What is up, Midnight Mike Show? What is up, NFL? What is up, New York Jets? It's another Saturday night. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow, the New York Jets take on the New England Patriots, the last home game of the season. And like I said, the title of this show is Lie Down, Give Up, Let the Patriots Run All Over Us, or like the song says, or do we fight? Now, we might already have an answer to that. There already is probably an answer to that, and I will get into that later on in the show. Not later on, maybe in about 5-10 minutes. But regardless of all of that, we're going to talk about the Jets game with the Patriots tonight. I was just actually checking my sound to make sure that I was running off of the correct microphone, which I believe that I am. Thank you all for being here tonight. Do me a favor, those of you who are here now, hit the like button. Let people know that we are live. I really like people to look. I want to keep the Midnight Mike Show going throughout the off season, which is why I am doing things like at the end of a Saturday night show. I am bringing to you my commentary or watch along of an old school game show, and we're going to do that till I get tired of it. There are plenty out there, and I'm going to put in the poll right now. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight it is up to you guys to decide between Supermarket Sweep, Nickelodeon Guts, Family Feud with Richard Dawson, which won last week, and we had 10, count them 10, on-the-mouth kisses with the lady contestants. If we choose Family Feud again here tonight, at the end of the show, we will find out can Richard Dawson beat that record. And then the final one was Blind Date. You guys remember Blind Date? From the, I guess it was late 90s, early 2000s. Boy, that show was cringe as hell. But regardless, we're here to, of course, for the first hour or so, talk about the New York Jets, talk sports, all of that stuff. Brady Cook, again, our starting quarterback. We're going to talk about the injury report. More people, of course, put on IR, essentially ending their season. And that's that. So before we get to this opening and before we open the show, I bring in Maddie. I just want to say that I've brought him up before on this show. Ironically, I've been watching him for over a decade, maybe 15 years. Longtime YouTuber Adam the Woo tragically passed away in his sleep 2 days before Christmas. So once again, like I've watched this guy for 10 to 15 years. He goes to filming locations. I watched him when he went to several times when he went to the Goonies filming locations, Back to the Future filming locations. It goes on and on and on. This past summer during summer work and whatnot, I spent a lot of time watching him. He went overseas to Europe and went to a really cool, I forget what it's called, but it's like a Disney World. It's not like Disneyland Paris or anything like that. It's this, and I want to say it was in Germany or something like that, but it's this crazy, like kind of gothic, old, grim fairy tale. If you guys know what I'm talking about, he went there, and I was just enamored with this place. And he was the guy who literally not broadcast. He didn't do live shows, but he had a video every single day on his channel, The Daily Woo. And he had put out his last show 2 days before they found him. And the one day before, there's a good chance that day was also filmed, but he just never edited and uploaded it. But seriously, when I found that out, I was like, oh Jesus, like, you know, like once again, it's like almost like when you know people or you see people or you watch people constantly on the internet, on YouTube, things like that. it's like you know them. And I feel like I know a lot of the people in the comments section. I feel like I know you guys. I've only met a very tiny amount of you, but it's like you know these people, and to know that I'm never going to be able to go weeks on end watching his content is a real bummer. So to his family, his friends, all of that, rest easy, Adam the Woo. Okay, let's get this show started. We get the sad part out of the way. Let's talk some Jets. Let's get this going. Hit the like button. It's time. We're going to get to your comments momentarily, but first, let's bring in the Beavis to my butthead, my co-host, Maddie Jets. How was your Christmas, Maddie?
It was good. Real good. I got a lot of cool shit, and I'm excited. My wife is sicker than hell right now, so we had to cancel going over to my in-laws tomorrow, but apparently my father-in-law is doing something pretty special for me. She got me all excited, so.
And now you can't go?
Yep, so we'll go next week or whatever, but I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I literally got pretty much nothing for Christmas because I spent it here, but my in-laws, actually my father-in-law got me a Midnight Mike Show. He had it made like a Midnight Mike Show hoodie. It's in the wash right now. But it's up at like almost like this where it has the Jets logo up here. It's a hoodie and it has the logo up in the corner here.
I got made into a Funko.
No shit. Hold on. I got to see that full.
It's wearing a Jets shirt, if you can see it, and then I got a hat on. I got a book and a controller, and my dog and my cat next to me.
How do you get those made?
I guess you go to the website, but my wife did. She went and she had that made for me, and then
that's pretty sweet.
She bought me this too. I wanted this, and this lady makes them, and it's a crocheted Grim Reaper.
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. So. Those are my
just reminding us all that death is right over our shoulder.
And I got the Jaws Lego set too.
Oh, you did get that.
Kate went all out on me, dude. Like, I think it's her revenge for last year when I bought her an Apple Watch when we agreed we weren't going to spend a lot of money. So yeah, I made out pretty good.
Nice. I get most of my gifts in about a week or two when I go down to New Jersey and visit my mom, my stepdad, my dad, my stepmom. All the brothers and sisters and all that stuff. So I am excited for that. But so not only did I get that, but I also got this smart inflator. It's like this thing that inflates your tires, but I'm telling you, I haven't tried it yet, Maddie, but it's not big. And I'm looking at it, I'm like,
I know what you're talking about. It's like as big as a remote control.
Yeah, a little bigger than a remote control.
Yeah, like you're like, how does this thing do what it does? And it's amazing. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, because I haven't tried it yet, but
they're fucking sweet.
Dude, I have one car that does actually have the tires that need some air in them. So I'm definitely going to be doing that probably tomorrow to see if it works and what. If it works, I am going to be thrilled, Maddie, because you can give you attachments for bikes and
balls and everything. Yeah, everything. No, I have one of those. Mine's just an electric pump that'll work on anything, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, I used to have one that plugged into my cigarette lighter, and then but it only really did your car tires. And then eventually that one died. When I got this one, I'm looking at it, I'm like, how can this inflate car tires? But apparently it can. We'll see.
Oh, it's amazing, those things. They look like they can't do anything.
Yeah, we will see. Maddie, we're going to get to comments soon, folks. Thank you very much for being here. Like I said, please hit the like button. It's probably is Monday still December? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, we got 2 shows left in the month, so if you definitely want your comment read and spoken about, throw us a super chat. It's the end of the month. Let's have some fun. Let's show some support for the Midnight Mike Show, but a free way to do that is to just hit that like button. But Maddie, what are we doing tomorrow? Are the Jets first off, we know the Jets don't really have a chance.
Yeah, they're not going to win.
Honestly, do you want to see some fight?
I just my view on it is if the Jets could just get out of that game without any injuries, they've won.
Well, any serious injuries.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just get out of it without anybody getting hurt. This team, it amazes me. The whole debacle with that girl kicking that field goal, they reversed course on it. But I want to talk about this because I'm like, hey, Jay, like you guys have not put a good product on the field for almost 2 decades, and now you wanna throw bad publicity on top of it? Like, I'm so glad the New York Post ran it and people were fucking furious with them. I mean, my most liked tweet all week was me yelling at him about it, and it's like, this team, like, they just can't do any fucking thing right, on or off the field. It's embarrassing.
Well, that's the thing is I guess they did no research, right? And didn't know she was actually a soccer player. Like,
She claimed that she told him. She's like, "I told him I was a soccer coach and all this other shit," and, like, what they did was they realized they were gonna probably lose 100 grand, and they're like, "We don't really do
and what
that."
does she have to kick it from the 30?
Something like that. Something where she's proud.
I could nail that.
I mean, we say that shit.
No, no, no. I actually know I can.
I've never
I'm,
tried.
no, I have definitely kicked at least 35 without a problem. That's
But
one thing I'm good at. Could I go out there ever and play quarterback even in my prime? Probably not. Could I play
right.
any other position? Probably not. Could I kick under the pressure? Probably, maybe not. But if it
Yeah.
was just me on a field, no problem. I can kick a 30-yard field goal.
Well, all I could say is I think she's doing that tomorrow at halftime, so I'm very much that's like the highlight of my morning.
Well, I'd like Valerie, our first lady. Thank you for being here, Valerie, channel member. She's pulling for the girl. You're pulling for her, right?
Absolutely. I've never
Oh yeah.
rooted harder for just somebody I don't know in my life that wasn't a sports like team.
I want to see the Jets lose $100,000.
I want them to. I feel like they owe her like a fucking 7% tax on the bullshit they put her through.
Well,
So
the 15 or 20% tax will go to the state of New Jersey, Maddie.
right, but yeah, no, I'm totally rooting for her, man. And I'm embarrassed as a Jets fan to just be like, you guys can't fucking even be nice to your fans. This woman had like, I think she said something like at least 4, if not 6 season tickets in her family, and then they bought like 2 more on the row behind her. Like, this is somebody. I mean, she spent more than 100 grand on your fucking franchise. Her family has.
Yeah.
Do right by her. I mean, God, like I'm just embarrassed to be a Jets fan, and not because they suck, but it's just like, way to go, fuck you to your fans. And then the only reason they reversed course is because we all got on their asses and bitched about it online.
Well, another thing is first off, let's be honest here. That whole stadium tomorrow is going to be filled with Patriots fans. Like, it's going to
yeah.
But I feel like because this became such a thing on social media, I feel like even the Patriots fans are going to be pulling for this girl.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, I think they might
out.
actually sell more tickets just for people to watch that. Like people who have tickets and weren't going to go will go for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Like
anybody who has
season
tickets
holder,
can go. Yeah, they'll go.
yeah.
And then, I mean, shit, dude. I mean, honestly, if you and I were just hanging out in the parking lot and said we need 2, we could probably get in that stadium for $20 each.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, so it'd be like cool, especially if we're wearing Jets shit. Any Jets fan is gonna be like, all right, we need all the cavalry we can muster. Come on in, So, like I say, I'll definitely. I mean, I'm gonna be watching the game tomorrow. Colts have officially been eliminated from the playoffs.
That's a good thing.
As of tonight, because I think if the Texans,
the Texans beat the Chargers,
one more game, Colts are out. So we got at least the 18th pick, if not lower than that. It's like I say, the only thing we've got is just the offseason. Like where I'm paying so much attention to the offseason, it's not even here yet. How bad is that?
It's every year, Maddie.
I know, but this year it's like
goddamn year.
They just better not. Like I say again, and I've said this every show, but if they decide they have to go get Mendoza, he'd better fucking work out.
Yeah, it better be worth it because we're going to
be if they fumble that shit, now
there's the whole Maddie, and now there's the whole thing. It's not even the rumors with Burrow. Now there's the rumors with Lamar Jackson, and it's like, I mean, once again, if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably go Lamar because
I'd take Lamar Jackson. But
I feel like now
what are you going to give up for him?
That's another. It's going to be a lot of first round picks,
and no one's going to do that. Like honestly, if the Jets know that even if they got him right now, okay, great. But he comes into a shitty situation just like Aaron Rodgers did, and you can't put him on a team with one wide receiver who's out for the rest of the year. If you're going to rebuild all the way because you're just going to have to get a new quarterback eventually, anyways. And and sooner if you get.
Wait, real quick, Maddie, am I coming through my microphone?
Yeah, but your sound was fucking awful at the beginning of the show.
Was it?
Oh God, yeah. When you go back and watch this, like you were literally, it was bad, but it worked itself out, so I quit bitching about it.
Oh damn.
Now you're fine.
No, you know what it might be? I had the main audio. I don't know if fuck it. If it's fine now,
If
it
it
is
ain't
what it
broke,
is.
don't fix it, baby.
At this point. Javid, I saw your comments before where he said Jets victory to screw up the draft picks would be classic Jets. Jets aren't going to
That
win.
it would, but yeah, it would be. But I don't see that happening. I feel like if the Patriots didn't have any reason to want to win this game, they might just fucking like not start anybody. But as far as I know, they're still competing with Buffalo for the division, so they'll come out there and beat the ever loving crap out of the Jets real bad.
Valerie says, I hate that Roger Goodell put a bunch of games on special channels. I hate that. Hate it. Yeah, I saw that. There's like a game. There was a game today on like Peacock, and then
Was
they
there
put
one
games
on Peacock today?
Yeah, and then they put games on Prime, and then they put games on
There's games
ESPN.
on
And then,
Netflix now.
yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm down. I'm done with the whole thing.
I think the most important game for Jets fans tomorrow, however, is the Vegas Giants game.
Oh, absolutely.
We need Vegas to win that game.
Yes, we do. We need the Giants in that number one spot.
I'm fairly certain that Mendoza is who the Jets want. I feel like they've scouted the hell out of him. They seem to really want him. So if that's the case, then we need the Giants to have that number one overall pick because the Raiders are just going to take him. So
I mean, you said I'm fine, guys. In the comments section, I'm hoping I'm sounding okay. I'm really upset that at the beginning there that it sounded like crap, and I'm almost positive I know when it got fixed. But I'm real sorry about that overdrive. I apologize. So it is what it is. Jay comes in. Laker Nation, what's up, Mike? Hope you had a good Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's from Ohio. Oh, you're in Ohio for the holidays? Damn. Right in between me and Maddie.
Yeah, dude. What are you doing in Ohio, the opiate capital of the world?
Jerome's only here for the porn. That doesn't happen till later. Everybody hit that like button as we go on through the night.
By the way, Christmas Day, it was 70 degrees here.
Oh, man.
No snow. It was so strange.
We had cold weather, and then last night we got hit with like 7-8 inches of snow.
Nice.
And so I had to go in early this morning and do snow removal and all that crap.
Well, it's funny because all week it said, okay, we're going to get snow in Denver Sunday. Check the phone tonight, and it's like, nah, it's going to get cold, but it'll be sunny. Don't worry about it. I'm like, we're never going to get fucking snow here again. See, this is what will happen, though, in Denver. We'll get no snow all throughout December, January, February, and then March. It will dump heavy, wet snow that will destroy power lines, cripple the economy, mass hysteria, dogs and cats living together. It will be bad. So kind of looking forward to
that. Chris comes in. What's up, Chris? Hey, Midnight Mike, Maddie, Jets. Hope everyone is well. Go Jets. Like, support, and subscribe. Hit that like button, folks. Hit the like button. He says, hope you all and your families had a great Christmas.
Yeah, definitely. Jerome's birthday is Monday, so happy birthday to Jerome. Sasha's birthday actually happens to be today, so.
Oh, well, happy birthday to her.
Yep, she's running around. She got spoiled rotten as usual.
Damn, but it's one of those birthdays close to Christmas where you have to buy double the gifts.
Well, we were talking about when I was a kid, if your birthday was really close to Christmas, what you usually do is have like a birthday in June and celebrate your half birthday to split them up.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I always heard of people complaining that people would give them gifts and be like, "Oh, this is for Christmas and your birthday."
Yeah, you get one, you get jacked out of everything.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Well, like I say, she didn't seem to complain. She sure got fucking hooked up today.
Overdrive says, I had Breece Hall on my fantasy football team, but ended up dropping him because he's been such a huge bust for my team and going to end up in last place in my league. Yeah, don't put Jets on your fantasy team.
Yeah, we don't ever advocate for that.
Like, get the hell out of here. And he has the Jaws Lego set too.
Gotta love the Jaws shit.
How big is it?
It's pretty fucking big because it's the shark and the boat. So it's going to be like, yay. I don't know how many pieces it is. It's downstairs.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I would love to see a grown fucking man sitting there with all these little Lego pieces putting together a Jaws Lego set.
That's what's gonna happen. So we're thinking about putting it downstairs once we get the basement finished. Kate was like, "Yeah, I should put it up on this." I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea." I was like, just scared those fucking cats will knock it over.
William comes in and says Patriots have 7 starters not playing, so the Jets could steal a victory. The Jets are playing with like entirely their third string practice squad.
Yeah, like that, and that's who they have. They're not benching anyone. We're just dead.
Yeah, that's just what we got.
Yeah, this is what's left.
Patriots already clinched, so their starters will probably not play. No, but
Did they already clinch?
They didn't clinch they didn't clinch the division or first seed
real quick because I don't.
They're still fighting for playoff seeding. So I would doubt that.
They have clinched a playoff spot. They have not clinched the division because they're 12-3. Buffalo's 11-4. So nothing is decided yet.
Yeah. Valerie says I think Lamar wants out somewhere trying to force Ravens' hand. I don't know. That's a tough one. Thank you, Valerie.
The thing is what are you going to give up for? It'd be fine to have him for 2 years, but I'm not giving up a first. You know he's not going to stay.
Yeah, I have no interest in it.
No.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Good to see you, Scott. Hey, tell him anytime he wants to email me. He has not. Email me and talk to me, and I will have no problem unblocking him. Division's still up for grabs. Yeah. That's what Buffalo fan knows. Buffalo Chris knows. He says he's still up for grabs. He hasn't given up yet. So, no, he did not, Scott. I checked. Maybe he put in the wrong email address. Maybe he spelled Midnight Mike as you normally spell midnight. But there it is. Midnight Mike Show at gmail.com. MIDNITE Mike Show. He did not. And as a matter of fact, when I'm off of here, I will actually even go and check my spam, which I doubt it would be in because it makes absolutely no sense as to why it would be there. But Pat's going to get it. Well, we'll see, man. Don't give up. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope.
Who does New England play week 16?
I have no idea. Probably the Dolphins. It's probably a divisional game.
I would expect so.
Because we're going Patriots-Bills.
Bills, so
yeah, so I would assume.
I mean, anything could happen, but it certainly looks like the Pats should have no problems just winning out.
So, Maddie, I looked at the injury report. I don't know why, but I looked at the injury report for
you
this
had
week.
That kind of time to read all that?
No. They only tell you people who were projected. Garrett Wilson's not on it because he's already on IR.
Yeah.
So it's people who were projected to potentially play who are now not going to play. And so this is the first thing I saw. So obviously, you go down the list. Will McDonald stands out. Mason Taylor stands out. Tufele. So a lot of guys. There's Tyrod down there. A lot of guys there on the injury report. And I was like, okay, maybe Mason Taylor could play. Will McDonald might be able to play, although even it says did not practice. And then I have a graphic. Oh, there it is. We've placed Will McDonald, Kiko Magoa, and Jay Tufele on injured reserve. So they're out for the season. So Will McDonald gone and Tufele gone, both out for the season. So that injury report meant nothing. And the Jets are down even more guys. And two of those guys on our extremely depleted defense.
This team could potentially have another 45-3 game like they did long ago.
I mean, dude, it could be like 60-6.
And that's the thing is that the Patriots wouldn't be even remotely like polite about it. They would just run the score up as high as they could.
Oh, absolutely. And the only reason I give us 6 is because Nick Folk is a
solid kicker.
Beast. Yeah. And that's
it.
Dude, he got totally reamed for a Pro Bowl selection. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if anybody from our team should have made the playoffs, we've got the third best punter in the league. I don't even think he got close. And we've got the best or second best kicker in the league.
Yep.
And neither of them.
I just like how the Jets were bragging that Brees was the 4th alternate. I was like, you guys are bragging about this?
What the fuck? How are you going to brag about that?
4th alternate. You got 3 guys that need to die or decide not to play. Like, shit, I must be the 5th alternate.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You guys, you especially, you've joked that, the curse of Namath or whatever. No, Woody Johnson's the curse. We need
Woody Johnson
Woody to
wasn't
go.
around until 2000.
Yeah, but you know what? We need Woody to go. He's the problem.
I don't want to sit here and say we need Namath to go, but it just seems weird to me that and I never believed in this curse till recently. But it's like, what else? Like when we had that season 2 seasons ago, when we always said in 2023 was all we need is a quarterback. All we need is a quarterback. We had weapons all over the place. Our defense was kicking ass. All this stuff. Aaron Rodgers comes out and boom, gets hit. And it's the same thing. Then you start looking back on 99 when we were picked by everybody to go to the Super Bowl after our 98 season. And Vinny goes down in the first game, out for the season. It's too many things, Maddie. And Woody Johnson wasn't there for the Vinny thing. It's just one thing after another. And once again, I'm not you're right. Woody needs to go too.
Yeah, I think he's the thing, but
we have no possible way of making that happen. I don't see how us as fans make that happen. I haven't bought Jets merchandise on my own in many years, except for that one draft hat that I love and I wear all the time.
Yeah, I have, and I don't care.
I haven't paid for games. I haven't gone and bought concessions. Nothing. I will not do it anymore. I refuse. And then they black me out in this area. The last 2 weeks, the Jets were the only somewhat local team playing at the 1:00 time slot. The Giants weren't playing, and the Patriots weren't playing, and they still did not show the Jets on Connecticut television because the Jets are that bad. Now tomorrow, I know they're going to show the Jets game because they're playing the Patriots.
Right.
But it's like I'm not giving shit to this team, and I'm also not paying for. No offense, Maddie, I'm not paying for Sunday ticket. Like, I'm not giving money to the NFL, to the Jets, or anything until this team starts proving something. Like, I'm done.
I have to say, I've really enjoyed having the Sunday ticket.
Well, good. You're part of the problem, Maddie. How do you like that?
You do a whole YouTube show about this fucking team. You're just as much as a part
of it.
You are free advertising.
So free advertising. All I do is talk about how much they suck.
Yeah, but you know what? You put the spotlight on them. You're free advertising.
I put the spotlight on me, man.
If you think you're going to shame me for getting the NFL ticket, you can fuck right off.
Yeah, you can fuck right off. You are the part of the problem. See, folks, Maddie is part of the problem here. He supports the NFL, the owners, thus he supports Woody Johnson.
As opposed to your illegal stream watching ass that sometimes cuts out right when they're in the middle of a nice drive.
No.
I've been there. I've been that guy.
No. The stream that I found is pretty consistent. It very rarely cuts out. I don't even want to give away my secrets, because if I give away my secrets, other people will do it and more people will be on there and all that stuff and whatever. My point being is, I'm not paying for Sunday ticket. I refuse to pay for Sunday ticket. I can use my legal streams, Maddie, my very legal streams and I can mirror it to my TV and I get to watch the Jets and I don't have to pay a dime.
Here's what I don't understand. How do you understand how to mirror shit from your computer to your television and you can't fucking figure out Instant Messenger?
I don't need to figure out Instant Messenger. Are you here? Did you get the link?
Yeah, because it's in the comments, but then anybody can call in.
Yeah, but I don't need to put them on. Right? So we figured out a problem. I was actually thinking, Maddie, that I could feasibly probably put it in our Discord. And that would cut it down to a lot less people who had access.
I don't even know if I'm still in there.
Well, you're in there. You just don't. I probably just don't go to Discord anymore.
Yeah,
because Scott was wishing us everybody a Merry Christmas, and I think Dano was, and Snowball, and whatever. So there was Merry Christmas wishes going on in there. But Maddie, talking about let's go back. I know you tried to change the subject to you supporting Woody Johnson. Do you own a Sauce Gardner jersey?
I do.
Do you own, who was it? Was it a Braylon Allen or a Garrett Wilson?
Braylon Allen.
Okay, all right. And you bought how much other Jets stuff?
I don't know, a fair amount. I got a couple hoodies and stuff.
So you're taking that money and saying, Woody Johnson, thank you so much. I appreciate what you've given to the team. I will now monetarily give some money back to you, sir.
Sure.
Okay, so Woody's the problem, but you support.
At least I'm wearing current gear with your old ass shit.
This is what I had.
My drip is important to me.
Are you even wearing current gear right now? What are you wearing?
Wearing a Nine Inch Nails t-shirt.
That's current Jets gear?
No, but it's like I say, I have current Jets gear. You're rocking that old booty cheeks ass shit from when they were like, "Oh, let's have the worst uniforms."
First off, I
oh,
didn't buy
okay.
this.
I didn't buy this. I mean,
And
I tell okay, you're like what you are. You're like a guy who's like, college athletes don't get paid. They just get a free place to live and education and a bunch of like groceries. You just tell people to buy you Jet shit. It's the same fucking thing.
I tell them get anything from Fright Rags, the Jets, the Devils, the Yankees, and then probably another like horror, like what's that other one? Not Fright Rags. There's another one.
There's a few of them out there. Fright Rags.
I throw out a net, and they decide what to get.
And you live in the tri-state area, so what's going to be the easiest for people to buy?
Devils,
or Jets,
or Yankees.
Yeah, so you're just as much. You just don't buy it for yourself, but you still get people to buy it. So I'm not going to feel bad for you.
No, I don't.
You're not going to shame me.
Monetarily support this shit team. And I suggest all of you out there stop doing it too, because there's no way to get Woody out. There's no way. But if we stop going to games, stop buying concessions, stop buying jerseys, you can let other people buy stuff for you. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But don't be like Maddie. That's basically that's what we've all learned. Don't support Woody Johnson like Maddie.
I could have told you not to be like me before this conversation ever happened.
Our Buffalo Chris comes in and says, we're in the dance. That's all that matters to me.
It's true. How many division winners have not won the Super Bowl? It's anything can happen in the playoffs, and that's the important thing.
Valerie, Nick gets the MVP to me. Yeah. Nick Folk has been money. Absolute money all season. He's missed one kick. That includes field goals and extra points.
Amazing.
And I hope, kickers can go a long time. Remember Nick Lowry? Dude went till he was like, he looked like a grandpa. And I'm willing to let Nick Folk keep going out there until he's like, all right, I can't do it anymore. Come on, Mike, don't rag on Joe. What else am I supposed to think? What else are we all supposed to think? There you go, Val. There he is. I love Joe Namath. But you can't deny that since that Super Bowl, it has been a complete disaster, except like 5 seasons. And that was 1969. So from 1970 to 2025, 55 years, okay? The Jets have had 5, maybe 6 decent seasons. I don't know. And none, by the way, none of them resulted in an AFC championship or a Super Bowl. So when I say the Jets had decent seasons, we're not talking about other teams like where, a Steelers fan, a Patriots fan, a Broncos fan, a Saints fan, whatever. All those teams won Super Bowls. We're not talking about that. We're not even talking about teams that the Bills won a bunch of AFC championship games. Now, granted, they lost. By the way, I'm watching that documentary again. It's outstanding. The 4 whatever of Buffalo, the 4. What did they?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was funny.
It's an outstanding documentary, and it actually makes me feel horrible for like the Smiths and the Thomases and the Kellys and like Andre Reed. Like it makes me feel for those guys. It makes me feel for the fans for like a second, and then I'm like, nah, not the fans. Not the fans. I hate Buffalo. F them. But regardless, folks, Maddie, I want to talk to you about something real quick. So they're going a little far with the bowl games. Okay.
Oh, I've said that for years.
And now we have, before I bring up the graphic I have on the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Oh, God.
Did you see that they have a Snoop Dogg something bowl?
No, are you serious?
And not only that, he fielded a kickoff in the end zone during gameplay. The ball kicked off, and it was clearly going to be a touchback, but Snoop ran like 2 feet into the end zone and snagged the ball, like caught the ball.
Oh, my God.
Like, it's not okay. So aside from that, and I love myself some Snoop. Okay,
we all love Snoop. That's fine.
We all love Snoop. But But let me bring up this. Guys, I see you got the numbers are going up. The way they continue to go up is if you hit that like button. It's free. Okay. I love some super chats. I love all that stuff. Channel memberships, gifted channel memberships, but it's free to hit the thumbs up and keep voting in the polls so that I know to later on tonight I go to that. And that's what we end out the show with, a watch along of an old school game show. And I don't know. I will love doing any of them. But last week, when we counted the mouth kisses on the ladies of Richard Dawson and only got to 10, I think we could beat that. So if that wins, we're getting to that tonight. But Maddie, we'll get back to this Pop-Tart Bowl. Not only do they have Pop-Tarts running around the field as mascots, not only do they have them on top of a giant toaster in the middle of the field and then they lower them into the toaster, but now they've gotten to the point where they're putting sprinkles painted on the sidelines, in the end zones, and Maddie, I believe this is a first. I may be wrong. On the stripe in the middle of the helmet. Okay.
This is just one of many reasons why I don't really watch that much college football.
Maddie,
what is this? What is
BYU
this?
And Georgia Tech. Look at the end zones. You see the sprinkles?
Yeah, I see them, man. They're on the helmets.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you how this is ridiculous. Let me ask you this. Imagine most of these players are not going to the end. This is the end of their football career.
Yeah, I really want to go out like that.
With sprinkles on their fucking heads.
God.
I'm sorry. Like, okay, maybe the end zones.
It's just embarrassing. My God.
It is fucking embarrassing, Maddie. Like, I feel so bad for these seniors who have to spend their last ever college game, their last ever football game in their entire life. Now, maybe they'll go play for the UFL. They'll go play for the Canadian CFL.
Something, but just like, Jesus, man, come on.
They're gonna put goddamn sprinkles down the stripes of their hats, of their helmets. Maddie, that'd be almost like, oh, you make it to the Orange Bowl, so we're gonna put a bunch of those like orange slices in your helmet. You don't need to do that.
Jesus, why? I just can't.
Maddie, I saw it. I was so offended when I saw that.
Just like embarrassed for the sport. God.
Yeah, Jim Kelly had it bad a long time. Yeah, and then he had some sort of cancer after football. He once again, as far as I know, he beat it. So I'm really happy about that. But you know, it is what it is. William comes in. Pats need to get May out of the game ASAP to avoid potential injury. Would like to see Tommy Cutlets come in for the second half. Is he really their backup? Is Tommy DeVito really the backup in New England?
He actually is now.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, I see what they're saying. Like, if they're gonna win 60-6, like I said, and they're up 30-3 at the half, I don't see why you don't pull Drake May. Like, why would you want to get him hurt potentially for the playoffs? Now, once again, it's the Jets' defeated defense. It's not like they're going to be like, I don't know, Will McDonald's out, Tufele's out.
Like, yeah, but they're not going to do anything. But it's, oh my God. This is that time of year where like football is just distasteful.
And Jets worldwide, wide snowball in the house. Perfect end to your college career. Yeah, going out looking like a fucking Sunday.
Can't wait to tell the grandkids, yeah, I played in the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Oh, really? What's the Pop-Tart Bowl? Oh, it's this game where they put sprinkles in the end zone.
He's probably like, oh, well, you wouldn't know because they've scrubbed it from the internet because it's so embarrassing. But
I mean, it happened today, so it's already there. So, but thank you for being in here, Snowball. Yeah, I agree. It's embarrassing. And if I'm a college senior, I'm so embarrassed.
I mean, I'm going to play because it's, my last game, but it's just like, really? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, Jay. I'm still shocked my Steelers beat Detroit. So the Steelers are just looking better and better and better and better. Still
going to bitch about it.
Still down on Tomlin, I guess, until now. I'd love to hear. Tell me in the comments section, Jay, if those Steelers win a playoff game, do you want to keep Mike Tomlin? Because I can understand, they make it to they're the Dolphins who just make it to the playoffs and then just lose every time since the World Trade Centers were standing. But let's say the Steelers get in and they win a playoff game or two. How do you feel then? Is Tomlin on the chopping block? I don't know. Cornelius Doctor. I'm sorry, sir. You didn't go to that many years of medical school to be called Mr. Dr. Cornelius, could tomorrow somehow top the Monday night Pats disastrous game when Gase declined 2 punt team penalties and let a smiling Belichick run the clock down? I don't think we're going to have to worry about any clock management in this game. The Patriots are going to light the Jets up. And I'm not afraid to say it. It's like, I'd love to have the Jets upset the Patriots. Are you joking? Like, that would be amazing to have that. And the Bills. Fuck it. I'd love if the Jets beat the Patriots and the Bills. Not only does it mean that we ended out the season beating the Patriots and the Bills, and we will be able to laugh at them, but it also means that me and Maddie's prediction of 5 wins came perfectly true.
It's not though.
No, not at all.
Not
a fucking chance.
I part of me is like, I don't even want to be right because like, whatever. Like, I just can't. This team just fucking makes me sad. Like, people talk about like people who have like, depression and, these tendencies to hurt themselves. And I'm like, nobody has shit on Jets fans. Shut up. Although I did see last week, somebody got on, I forget what game it was, which broadcast I should say on the Jets game was like, imagine you wake up as a Jets fan today. And he's like, basically how bad it sucks. But he's like, they are the most loyal fans in the league. Jets fans, they show up, they wear their gear. And that's, I mean,
to be fair though, Maddie, we don't show up.
Maybe not at the game.
The last couple games have been embarrassingly empty.
Yeah, but I also blame that on the fucking cost of doing business. I mean, look at the fact that the tickets are going up again next year for no good reason. Like, our ownership does not give us any reason to fucking want to be there and pay money. Like, you put garbage products on the fucking field, and then they go, oh, and ticket prices will go up next year, and PSLs will go up next year. It's like, it's fucking insane.
Real quick, Jay, I got you if you want to come in for a couple minutes. I'm running the Saturday shows a lot stricter now, but if you want to come in for like 5-10 minutes, the link is in the description. It's the pinned comment. So you could get in here. Not a problem. And Valerie trying to draw people away from our program. Ravens over the Packers 27-14 at the half. Thanks a lot, Val. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it is what it is. Tomorrow, I do hope. Look, I'd love to see the Jets beat the Patriots. I'd love to sit back and watch a victory, but it's just not believable. It's just not believable the way the Jets have been playing. And by putting all these guys on the injury report, now you have Braylon Allen is out. They put Garrett Wilson on the IR. They've now put Will McDonald on the IR. They've put so many guys on the IR that it seems like Aaron Glenn, it says lie down or fight. I think it's a straight, we are not lying down, but we're not putting guys out on the field who are going to make us win this game.
No. Like, this is basically, the next 2 games are free preseason games. We're going to throw people out there and evaluate them. That's how it's going to be. And it's the smartest thing to do. They don't have a hope in hell of winning either of these 2 games, no matter what is said at a press conference. So you go out there and you put that hooker guy that they put up in QB3 on the field for a down or 2. Why not?
And we'll get to that. Well, I'll actually get to that in a second, but I want to bring him in. It's our Pittsburgh Steelers correspondent. Jay, how you doing?
I'm good, you guys. Merry Christmas, fellas.
Merry Christmas.
Man, I'm in Ohio right now, dude. Oh, man.
Well, I will ask you in a sec, but Maddie just talked about our third-string practice squad quarterback. I just want to point out that in the 3 games that Brady Cook has played, he has, in 3 games, 527 yards, 1 touchdown, 6 interceptions for a 51% quarterback rating. So we're already going into this game being like, let's just lose. It is what it is.
We guys play the Patriots?
Yeah, Patriots, then the Bills. Nice end of the season.
It's a miserable life.
Oh man, that's a miserable life, man. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
So what is it? What do you think? So the Steelers go into they win the division, they go into the playoffs, they win a game or maybe 2. How do you feel about Tomlin then?
I got to give Tomlin his credit, man, for the last 3 games. I'm hard on Tomlin. I'm hard on the Steelers. I've been hard on him every time I came on the show, man. And what happened, to everybody?
You got made big.
Oh, okay.
See,
And if we win 2 playoff games, I still feel like we should go in a different direction and let his contract expire. I think he has 1 more year on his contract. I just believe that we need some new blood in there. And that's all I gotta say, man. I mean, I give him his credit for the Detroit game. Probably his best coaching job I've seen in a long time.
now do you think the Steelers are going to go? I mean, like you have Mason Rudolph, Aaron Rodgers coming back. I don't know if that's happening.
I don't think he's coming back.
It's not.
Probably not.
I think Aaron Rodgers is so sick of everything that he's just going to go hide in the cave.
What do you do? Like, are you guys looking at maybe you think maybe they'll draft a quarterback 2nd round, something?
I really don't know what the direction of the team is headed right now, to be honest, after Rodgers leaves.
They're getting Lamar Jackson.
Oh, I would love Lamar or Joe Burrow. I would give up the house for Joe Burrow.
I find that hard to
I don't think they're going to trade him in
trade within the division, either of them. That's
stranger shit has happened, man.
Oh, I agree with that.
So I don't know. I can tell you guys right now, like just me as a fan, like I'm happy with the way the team has been playing the last couple of games. We smashed the Dolphins, we beat the Lions, and we beat the Ravens at home, and then we got the Browns tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes.
You guys are going to beat up on the Browns.
Not too fast now. We haven't beat the Browns in Cleveland. We haven't beat the Browns in Cleveland since Ben Roethlisberger's final season in 2021-22 season. So I'm nervous about the game, but I think with Aaron Rodgers as quarterback, I think we're gonna handle business. I think he's gonna have the boys prepared. I've actually thought Aaron Rodgers was always better than Roethlisberger, in my personal opinion. That's just me.
I was gonna say to you, you haven't believed me before, but I don't see them putting up. Shedeur Sanders has been, either he has a great game against a shitty team or he's a disaster against a good team, and the Steelers are a good team.
Yeah, and then Tomlin's record against rookie quarterbacks is like a pretty good record. So I think we're gonna contain Shedeur. I think he's played pretty solid for the time he's been given with the team. That's my personal opinion with that.
Oh yeah, I mean, better than
Justin Fields.
Yeah, well, better than when he played with the Jets. And once again,
I was talking about Shedeur. I said Shedeur.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
About Shedeur.
Okay, because Rodgers, to be fair, his stats with the Jets were actually top 5 in Jets history. So it is what it is. Our defense kind of did let him down a lot.
Speaking of you guys' defense, it looks like you guys just robbed the Colts for Sauce Gardner.
Oh, absolutely.
Goodness gracious!
I have thought that for a while. Like Sauce, like that team, like that trade couldn't have gone worse for Colts fans.
Oh yeah,
Colts give away 2 first-round picks, and then Sauce plays 1 game and gets injured, and they've lost every single game since that trade, or they won.
I think so.
I think they won the first one they had Sauce, and then after that they've lost every game. But last week, Phillip Rivers, I don't care with the loss. He had a great game.
Oh, against the Niners?
Yeah, for a 44, 45. What is he? 44-year-old quarterback?
Do you see his 44. Do you see his plates around his stomach, bro? He looks fat. He looks like he's in football shape.
He's protecting every possible thing he can, man. he's getting ready to sign up for AARP and all this other.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like he needs to protect himself the best he can. I just never. Does he have a different throwing motion now? It looks
a little different than how he used to throw.
Weird.
He had that weird like throwing motion from the side, but now it looks like it's like I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a little different.
Every time I watch his highlights, I'm just like, is he throwing different? Like, what's going on here? I don't know. So why are you in Ohio?
My grandparents live over here. I'm actually in my grandfather's office right now.
Oh, nice. I thought you were going to like start supporting the Browns or the Bengals.
Oh Lord, no. Come on. It's funny. So I fly into CVG, Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky Airport, and I have to pass by the Bengals Stadium. I just flip it off every time I see it.
I've done the same thing when I've driven past Fenway Park.
But I'm in Ohio with my grandparents. My whole family's here. Like my dad, my little sister, it's like 4 cousins, my uncle's grandma, my uncle's girlfriend, and I missed that shit. My growing up until a couple years ago, until I'd say 4 or 5 years ago,
We were always in New Jersey for Christmas, and that's where my family is, and my family's huge. So on Christmas Eve, there'd always be 20 people, 25 people, all, whatever. But then we decided that we wanted the girls to be able to wake up in their own home. Go downstairs, see Santa's presents that he brought and all that stuff. And ever since we've done that, and we're here on the Sound in Connecticut, it's literally like it's just my family and then my two in-laws and maybe my brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
It's much smaller.
Birthday girl herself.
Hey, happy birthday!
Hey, happy birthday!
Everybody's saying happy birthday to you.
Yeah, it's it's crazy because my grandparents, they moved here about 20 years ago, so 05, and my grandpa was like one of the heads at the Kettering Hospital. He actually got a forum named after him, the Robert L. Patterson Forum. I was like, wow, what a dude.
Cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely cool.
I know, it's amazing, man. But it's just, it's just a blessing to be out here to see your family, man, because, man, just like, how life is, guys.
So are you from that area?
Oh, no. Heck no.
So do you have family out in California?
Yeah, I live in California.
But do you have family out there? Because you just named tons of people. I assume.
Oh, my bad. My it's funny. My mom's side, they're all from California, West Coast. My dad's side, they're all from Midwest, East Coast, like so Philly, Maryland, Virginia, some in Tennessee, and that's about it.
Nice.
And family in Ohio too. My bad.
So what's your prediction? How much do the Jets lose to the Patriots by tomorrow?
I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots have a dogpile in their hands with the Jets, because for some reason I feel like teams that just have nothing to lose always play the teams that have something to lose kind of in a way better. So I feel like you guys might lose by maybe 10 points or something, like a 14-24.
Damn, I had my spread at 54.
54.
Yeah, I said 60-6. Yeah, that's what I think the final score is going to be.
Is that even possible?
Oh, it's possible. This is the New York Jets.
All awful things are possible.
I mean, at least I know like the Broncos that got smashed by the Dolphins by 70.
Well, look, the only reason I'm giving the Jets 6 is because Nick Folk, our field goal kicker, is money. So
he is money.
Yeah, so he'll put 2 between the uprights, but that's about it. That's about it. It'll be 30-3 at halftime, and Drake May will be taken out of the game. And apparently, I didn't even realize that Tommy DeVito's their backup.
Tommy DeVito, do play for the Giants?
Yeah, that's what someone said in the comment. I just, that's what I saw.
Oh my gosh, Tommy DeVito! I haven't heard that name since 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It's been a while.
Bah humbug. He never wanted to come to the Jets.
Who?
Mike Vrabel. He always had his eye on the Patriots, and he was using every other team to, kind of, what's the word?
Like build up his resume?
Leverage. Leverage people, the Patriots into giving. He wanted to be on the Patriots the entire time.
I don't blame him either. I mean, he took Ryan Tannehill to the AFC Championship game.
Jets Worldwide, Snowball comes in. Do you think if you just walked into MetLife without a ticket, they'd throw you out? Nobody's going to be there. No, you probably could just walk in at this point.
You probably could just walk in, to be honest.
No, you know what? Maybe not, because I think there's going to be a lot of Patriots fans there.
Oh,
I think we're looking at 80% Patriots fans in that stadium tomorrow. It will be a Patriots home game. It's going to look like Gillette Stadium. Well, no, because Gillette Stadium's kind of nice, and MetLife Stadium's ugly as shit.
Is it really that ugly?
Oh, it's probably, Maddie, is there a worse NFL stadium?
Cleveland Browns.
I mean, I don't think MetLife's that bad, but
every other stadium I can think of looks so much cooler. It's the most generic.
Yeah, it's not extraordinary, but I don't think it's that bad. I think you're being too hard on it.
You know what stadium I really like though? Mile High in Denver. I like their stadium.
I can't, off the top of my head, I can't picture Mile High, but I can picture Coors Field, where the Rockies play, and that's a nice stadium.
Of course, yeah, that's the problem. That's why the Rockies are going to suck forever, though. Just people just go in there and treat it like a block party and wander around. They don't give a shit about they happen to notice there's a baseball game on. So the ownership makes money hand over fist, and they're never going to bother getting good.
Can someone explain to me what Valerie's talking? Did I miss something? She says, I can totally understand that who killed his wife over turning off the TV. I bet it happens a lot.
What are you talking about?
There was a news story story about a guy who blew his wife away and shot his stepdaughter in the face because she told him to turn off the Niners Colts game or something on Monday night.
Oh,
and it
damn.
turned out that he was like drinking and doing cocaine and all this shit, and then he killed himself.
How the hell did I miss
all over
that
the New York
story?
Post.
That is absolutely diabolical.
Front page of the Post for like 2 days this week.
Holy crap! Like once again, the wife. I mean, you turn off that. Don't tell me to turn off.
It didn't even say she turned it off.
But the stepdaughter, that's messed up.
Yeah, she like begged him not to shoot her, and he did anyways. She's recovering, luckily, but.
Oh, okay.
So that's a little bit good, but it's a shame, man. That's they had a 1-year-old baby, a 12-year-old stepson, and a 13-year-old stepdaughter. So cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, that is absolutely diabolical.
Sean comes in and says, after that Saints performance, I pretty much knew, yep, the tank is on. Yeah, we should have at least held our own with the Saints. Like, come on.
I didn't expect y'all to get blown out by the Saints, man.
Embarrassing.
That was so embarrassing. And that makes me think, like, if we had the Raiders in these last 2 weeks, they would destroy us.
That'd be a part of toilet bowl of the season, Raiders, Jets.
Well, Giants Raiders is also the toilet bowl, but we actually
the Giants play the Raiders?
Yeah, this week.
Yeah, that's big for us.
That's like actually a game I'm going to watch on like Sunday so I'll watch the Jets game.
Why is that big?
Immediately going over to the Raiders.
Because right now the two teams that are above us are the three teams that are above us are the Giants, the Raiders, and the Browns. The Browns aren't drafting a quarterback most likely.
Nah, they got Shador.
Yeah, the Giants are not drafting a quarterback, but the Raiders are. So the Raiders have to beat the Giants so that the Giants stay at the first pick, so that if we want Mendoza, we can trade up with the Giants and take that spot.
Yeah, because the Raiders will not.
Do you guys want Mendoza though?
I don't know. That's the thing.
I don't trust him.
I don't even know if I want him, but if Darren Muji, our GM, and Aaron Glenn truly believe in him, go get him. But if they don't, wait till 2027. Build a team around your future quarterback. I can be patient. I've been patient for 40 plus fucking years.
Yeah, you have.
So but if Mendoza's the guy and the guy they want, that's what I want.
That's fair enough.
Jay, all right. So you think the Jets will lose by 10?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, that's better than my 54. What do you think? What's with the Steelers? They went in. They're gonna beat the Browns. Come on, right?
I hope so. I think we will. I think it's gonna be a close game. Though. I think it's gonna be like 24-21 type outing.
At least you know you can watch the game, right? Because in Ohio, they're showing the game on regular television.
Yeah,
I'm definitely watching that
game. Is on regular TV here tomorrow.
I'm talking all about trash to my cousins in Cleveland.
Oh, do you? What your Ohio family? What are they? Who will
okay, okay. So it's kind of funny. So my grandparents, they moved here from Maryland. My granddad, he's from Ohio, but he moved to Maryland. He's a Redskins fan. So dad, uncle, my other uncle are Redskins fans. One's a Cowboys fan. And then I have family that grew up in Cleveland. They're Browns fans, diehard Browns fans.
Do they have any? Did they have any hope in Shador, or are they like?
I haven't asked them too much, but they ride or die for their Brownies. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
Hey, us Jets fans feel for Browns fans. We're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
So it's just bad luck all over the place. But Jay, thank you so much for calling
of course,
in.
man.
And don't be a stranger. Obviously, I used to send the link out to people, but now especially like the Twitter thing or X doesn't allow you to do that anymore. So now I'm just putting it right in the comments and people I know are in. So anytime you want, just
yeah. I've been busy a lot, but I'm gonna try to pop in, man. It was good talking to you guys, man.
Yeah, brother. Merry
too,
Christmas.
Thank you.
And
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Well, it's that time for me as well. I got to get ready for work.
Oh no, we can't do our hockey report.
There's nothing to talk about. The Rangers are shit, and the Devils aren't that great either.
Oh, dude, the Devils. Even tonight, the Devils gave up 2 goals in like the last second of the first and the last second of the Capitals won. Oh, and overtime. Okay, so we got a point. I'll take it. That means we're tied with the Rangers.
Oh, are you guys? I didn't even look at the standings.
We fell from like in playoff contention by a game or two, a wild card, to like 3 down below the Rangers. Like we were behind you by a point.
Oh yeah, both teams have 42 points right now.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
Rangers just laying an egg, dude. They're fucking.
and we got Jack Hughes back against the Sabres, and I'm like, oh, perfect game to bring Jack back. We'll get a win. But we lose 3-1.
You guys have 2 games in hand, which helps you a lot.
That's true.
But
I'll take that.
Yeah, they're just ass. My brother's like, "Hey, are you working the night of the Winter Classic?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Calling sick." I was like, "Not on your fucking life."
When is it exactly? I'll look it up.
Day after New Year's.
Day after New Year's. All
It's
right.
like Friday the 2nd, but I don't give a fuck.
Is it during the day?
I don't know. I don't care.
Like
if it's during the day, I'll still be working the night before, so I'll be asleep and whatever. But that said, I'll see you guys Monday night, and we'll talk about how bad they got their asses kicked this weekend. But hope everybody stays warm, and I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one, Maddie. All right, folks, keep voting. Keep hitting the thumbs up. I need you to do that. It's free, folks. Hit the thumbs up button. It's right down below the video. Come on. Aside from that, I need you to keep voting in the poll. Tonight, we will be ending out the show. I'm about to get to all your guys' comments and go through those. But we will be ending out the show with either Supermarket Sweep, a 1980s game show that if you've seen it, it's hilarious. Nickelodeon Guts, that's 90s, still fun. Family Feud with Richard Dawson. That one's going to be like a 70s, I believe, the one I have. And hey, who knows? Who knows who Richard Dawson's going to be kissing on the mouth during that one? Last week we did it. Richard Dawson comes in, kisses 10 women directly on the mouth. Can he beat that tonight if Family Feud wins? And then finally from the late 90s, 2000s, Blind Date. Remember that one? Get your votes in, folks. Real quick, look, I have another guest. We'll bring him in while I get to your comments. Ladies and gentlemen, our Vikings correspondent, Sean. Sean?
Hi there. Turn off the space heater so it doesn't make any background noise.
Oh, no, that's fine. Yay, the Vikings got a win, buddy.
We won 4 in a row.
Yeah.
I said this is what's going to happen. I was ready to lose all the games to finish the season and get a good draft pick. And I'm like, well, watch this. The Vikings are going to start winning games for no reason.
Yeah, and that kind of hurt your draft, doesn't it?
Yeah, so at this point, I don't care. It was really cool to see them eliminate Detroit from the playoffs. And our defense was just, that's the defense we're capable of. It's just we had to be that good just to win the game because Brosmer was just so bad.
Well, what are you gonna do, man? Like you guys are doing what we're doing. You're playing with second, third practice squad quarterbacks.
Well, let's put it this way. I don't mind. Like you understand, he's not going to be great, and he's not. But the thing is, if you put it in perspective, he scored 5.65 fantasy points in 6 games. 2 of them starts. He scored 3.15 of them last game, which means in the other 4 games combined, he had 2.4 fantasy points.
I'd like to know Brady Cook's fantasy points to go up against that. Because
it has to be better. It has to be better than I think he's thrown
I'm not positive on what, every fantasy league,
different.
Yeah. But in the 3 games that Brady Cook has played, he has 3 games, 527 yards, 1 touchdown, 6 interceptions with a 51% QBR.
Okay, maybe not as far off as I thought, but I looked at a few of them. They're I think multiple games he has negative fantasy points. It's just ridiculous. So, once again, fantasy is not everything, but it's when I watch him play, the second the pocket breaks down, there's no ability to extend the play at all. It's just either throw it away or get sacked. That's really the 2 options.
Real quick, Dr. Cornelius says, when was this quote from? I hope not this week, because I heard a few weird things of him talking to fans being like, don't give up, guys, we have but he writes, the thing is, we know exactly what we're doing. We have a plan. Just don't let go of the rope. Oh, that's it. He did say that this week. Don't let go of the rope. Yeah, you know exactly what you're doing, Aaron Glenn.
Well, what's he going to say? Hey, don't drop the soap in the shower. I mean,
well, the soap on the rope. Don't let go of the rope. Same thing. No, I would say if I'm Aaron Glenn, I come out and I say, look, we had a really terrible season with tons of injuries. We did not go in with the team that I built. We're going to start building in the offseason with the guys that I know can play on the team, along with the 5 first-round picks we have over the next 2 years, along with 3 second-round picks. I'm going to build this team. Don't give up hope. We got this. Let's move forward. That's what I would have said. How about that? Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something more, not as vague.
Ryan comes in. I don't give a rat's ass about the Jets. Lay down or fight because the Patriots will murder the Jets. Hey, that's what I said. My score prediction for tomorrow's game is 60-6. Okay, I think the Jets will score 2 field goals thanks to Nick Folk. Yep. What do you think? What do you think? The Patriots?
I mean, it's going to be maybe 40 to maybe 9.
Okay, I mean that's better than I'll take that.
Have you seen the people talking about what's the who's Las Vegas playing? Is it the Las Vegas and the Giants?
Yeah, and that matters.
And they're taking out all their players, and it's gonna. Somebody predicted it's gonna be 4-2.
Wait, who's taking out all their players?
Like you just see each team alternating, taking out different players because it's like they don't want to win the game.
Well, I'm hoping the Jets fans are praying for a Raiders victory.
Yeah,
because if the Giants are that number 1 spot, we could trade up with them. But if the Raiders are that number 1 spot, they're getting Mendoza. And once again, I don't even know if I want Mendoza. My whole thing is that if Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji, our GM, believe fully in Mendoza, go get him. If not, I'm willing to wait till 2027 and build a team around him.
Yeah, and it's funny. They say Max Crosby. The team asked him to sit out the last 2 games, and he said, "No, I'm playing." He literally said, "I'm playing these games because he wants to play the games." I'm like, "Good for him."
Boy, it's going to be tough. This is going to be a stressful game tomorrow. Not the Jets game. That's exactly like everyone's saying. Like here, Sean says, Patriots 45, Jets 16. Wow, you're giving us 16 points. Wow, Christmas has come.
That's 1 touchdown.
Christmas has come late in this case. And Sean also says, Christmas is just another day to me and has been for the past 10 years. That's sad, man. That's actually depressing. I hope things can get better. Because it's a day to be with friends, family, anything.
I mean, for me, it was like, how often do I get to watch both my major teams on the same day? And not only that, but they both won, and the Rockets beat LeBron. So it was a great day for me.
You know what? As much as that sounds awesome, because it would be like for me, the Devils and the Jets winning, I would not want that day distracted like with sports. I Thanksgiving, even non-sports fans, like if I was to have Thanksgiving at my in-laws, which we always go to my place, my family's places in New Jersey. But if we were to stay here with the in-laws, which we've done in years past, they even understand. None of them watch sports. Even they understand that the game goes on. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Football. It's what you do. But now that they're bringing it into Christmas, and I understand there have been Christmas games in the past, but I don't want to sit there and watch the Jets on Christmas. I don't want to watch the Devils on Christmas. Like I want to just, once again, if your team's playing, if 2 other teams are playing and I happen to turn it on, okay. But I don't want to deal with sports on Christmas. I just want to watch.
Yeah, I worked till 4 that day. And then literally the Vikings came out at 4:30. The Rockets were at 8. So for me, it was like a pretty well laid out day. And I mean, I hung out with my family, obviously, too.
Yeah, I would rather literally watch Christmas Vacation and Die Hard and Home Alone and, just have those on in the background on Christmas. Not my team. Definitely not my team. Patriots will clinch and reclaim their title since Tom Brady left. I'm okay with that, Ryan. I'm okay with that. I've said this, and tell me if I'm crazy, Sean. I would rather the Patriots win 7 more Super Bowls than the Bills win 1. Because it's the one thing that the Jets have over the Bills. The Patriots are already way out of our league.
Like, I mean, I guess that would be the Vikings and the Bears if the Bears were win the Super Bowl this year. Like all the Vikings fans are rooting for that not to happen. Even though I'm a little biased and I am kind of with the Shepherd quarterback and stuff. And I can see that similarity.
Yeah, I like once again the Jets aren't winning 6 Super Bowls to tie the Patriots. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So it's like if the Patriots winning the Super Bowl has almost become like it doesn't even affect me anymore. Like it's almost like it's just whatever. Yeah, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. That's what happens.
It's just and I mean the thing is, and people say, well, this was a quick rebuild. Well, when you think about they were sucking for 2 years when Belichick was still there, and then they sucked for 2 more years with Gerard Mayo. So it hasn't been as quick as some people think.
If the Jets lose tomorrow, just go join the ACC. Do you watch college football there, Sean?
Yeah, and I've been looking at all the Pop-Tart Bowl stuff on Twitter today.
Okay, did you see earlier when I brought that up?
I did not.
Okay, the end zones are one thing, But to have sprinkles in the stripes of the helmets, Sean, imagine being a senior. This is the last time you're ever going to put on a football helmet, and it has sprinkles like a fucking sundae going across the. How embarrassing is that?
I think it's subtle. I don't dislike it. I'm compared to you and Maddie. I am definitely the one who I appreciate the newer stuff a little more in terms of the helmets, especially. But I will say
these are grown men playing their last football game, and they have sprinkles like Fudgy the Whale coming out of Carvel.
I will say there would be no way to incorporate sprinkles with the Notre Dame helmets. Absolutely no way. It's just impossible. But I think that the Pop-Tart Bowl with its what's that?
Notre Dame said we are not playing in a bowl game,
and I think they kind of honestly, I think they could have gotten a whole new generation of fans if they embraced it. And then, hey, you know what? Let's just do this. And I don't think they realize how popular this Pop-Tart Bowl has taken off. And then they did. They had the other Pop-Tart jump off the toaster because it didn't want to die. So they said it's a fugitive Pop-Tart.
Come
on, it's so fun. It's so fun.
It's a circus.
It's to me, it's something different, something new, and they add to it every single year. So this year they even retired 2 of the Pop-Tarts and gave them jackets.
Oh, Sean.
In memoriam.
You young people.
I love it, dude. I love it, man. I think if you get an invite to the Pop-Tart Bowl, I just think it's a great opportunity for some of these schools.
What I just put on the screen is what Sean is defending. And like I said, end zones and sidelines, okay, maybe. But the helmet.
Did you see the flags?
What please? What now?
The yellow penalty flags had sprinkles on them.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
I'm dead serious.
No. You know what?
I didn't suggest that, but I just thought I saw it on Twitter.
No, I am now officially against 100% the Pop-Tart Bowl. That is a mockery of football. That is ridiculous. Sean, when I was younger and all they had was the Rose Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the Orange Bowl, and I believe there was another one. And then I remember laughing at how stupid it sounded when they did the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. I'm like, what the hell? That sounds ridiculous. Oh, this is so stupid. What are they going to think of next? Well, I guess I found out. Did you see
the Xbox one, or was the Microsoft or whatever bowl, and the winning trophy was like a Xbox kind of screenshot achievement award?
No, I did not.
Like when you get an achievement on Xbox, it said offensive player.
So it was like the X in the circle with like a.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought it was kind of neat.
Well, did you see? I don't know what bowl game it was. I don't know where it happened. I don't even know if it was officially college. But did you see like the Snoop Dogg whatever bowl?
Was that the one where he was announcing?
I don't know, but it said Snoop Dogg in the logo.
I just think,
and they talked about it being his bowl game, and there was a live kickoff, and it went deep into the back of the end zone, but not out of the end zone. And Snoop was giving an interview or talking behind the end zone, and he ran into the field of play and fielded the ball.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't. First of all, I don't like the idea of celebrity specific bowls, and secondly, I'm not a Snoop Dogg fan. I think he's kind of overrated and boring.
Now you're trolling me.
No, I'm not a Snoop Dogg fan.
You like sprinkles on the heads of players and the Pop-Tart Bowl, but you're not a fan of Snoop Dogg.
No, he just does nothing for me.
Sean,
we get it. You smoke weed.
You're killing me tonight.
We get it, bro.
You're killing me tonight.
What was the other thing I saw when it comes to these things? Oh yeah, I had something on the top of my head. I'll think of it in a second.
Ryan, I did say my prediction at the half was 30-3 Patriots, and they'll pull May because there's no reason to keep him out there. Sean, can we trust that this coaching staff can actually develop a rookie quarterback? Absolutely not. I'll answer that very simply for you. No.
Same goes for Minnesota right now.
Yeah, we need an exorcist in the stadium. Yeah, look, Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji have proven very little to me. The only thing that Darren Muji has proven to me, and I said this towards the beginning of the season, I said you can go back. I can't tell you what show it was on or whatever, but I said it several times. I said If Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji have a vision, all I want them to do is get as many draft picks and free up as much cap space as possible for this offseason and let them go. Let them cook from that point on. And damn if they didn't do that. You know, they have like $100 million in cap space, like 90-something million dollars in free cap space, 5 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks. Let's see what they can do. All I can do is I said that's what they should do. If they have a vision, let's see if the vision works. Because at this point, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like, what are we supposed to do? Miami put up 21-0 before the Jets scored a touchdown, 21-7. Yeah, well, I mean, the Jets suck. I mean, what are we telling me something new here?
Mm-hmm.
Brosmer had 3 yards of passing. Oh,
no,
yeah.
I think it was 7. It was 7 net. He had.
You guys got shut out, right?
44 yards sack. Oh, you mean, what's that?
You guys got shut out that game, right? You had 0 points.
Oh, I mean, he's talking about a game from a few weeks ago. Then, yeah, Seattle, I think it was.
Seattle shut you guys out?
Was it Seattle? It was. We scored at one point. I think we scored 6 points in 2 weeks. Yeah, it was. I think one of them we scored 0, and the other one we scored 6. And yeah, but either way, Brosmer. I'd literally rather have Jefferson, Jones, Addison in some sort of wildcat formation all game long instead of Brosmer at this point.
Well, all these comments are coming in. We will get to these comments. But, guys, I'm about to get ready to do my watch-along of whatever game show that you guys voted upon. So while you're in here, hit the thumbs up button and then go to the poll in the comments section and vote between Supermarket Suite, Nickelodeon Guts, A Family Feud with Richard Dawson, and Blind Date. Do that now while me and Sean go over some of these comments because they're clearly coming towards Sean. Lions losing to Max Brosmer is just insane.
I mean, when you think about it, we only allowed them 1 touchdown, and that touchdown was on a 4th and short after they had these long drives. And it was actually an impressive catch from Tesla from Goff. But other than that, three points the rest of the game. That defense was just lights out in terms of coverage, in terms of pressure. We've struggled forcing turnovers all year long, and they forced 6 in one game, 5 on Goff. They've held Gibbs to like 66 yards in 2 games with one touchdown, no touchdowns. So I think that the Flores, to me, you have to lock him up and make him the highest paid defensive coordinator. I don't care what you have to do. I know he's going to be attractive to some teams at this point. After all that lawsuit stuff from a few years ago, when he blackballed himself from head coaching positions after Miami. So I think that the Minnesota, if they're smart, they're going to keep him around because he is such an important. He's improved that defense every single year.
Dr. Cornelius says Brosmer isn't even a backup QB, and neither is Brady Cook. So
no, Brosmer is proven to me that he's not going to have a spot on the team next year.
Sean says there has to be a hex bag in that stadium. How do you have not 1 interception and your head coach was a quarterback in the NFL? Yeah, Sean, are you aware of that? The Jets have had.
They said if you bet the under on interceptions all year long for them, if you kept rolling that over, you'd have over $1 million right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But who's going to bet that? Like you.
That's just something that's put in hindsight, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, because the Jets never even get like the lucky bounce, you know. And this season, like usually you're going to get an interception at some point during the season from one of those catch the
anything. Ball. Yeah, there's like fluke interceptions. That's not the quarterback's fault.
Correct.
Did you guys discuss the girl who was going to kick the field goal attempt?
Yes. Yeah. Apparently they went back on that. They're going to let her kick it.
I mean, it's just. It's already out there. What's done is done. It's like, really, guys? I mean, you look so stupid. Because here's the thing. Even if she has a soccer background, there's no guarantee that doesn't guarantee anything. I've seen plenty of soccer players who can't aim a damn football.
That's true, but I think it's a 30-yard kick.
Okay.
I think she can nail that.
I think she will. I think she will. I just, I don't think it's, some people, don't have it.
Sean, I said this earlier. I think that because the stadium's going to be like 80% Patriots fans,
yeah.
I think even they are going to, because it's been such a big thing on social media, I think even they are going to be rooting for her to hit this kick.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, good
water to do it.
It's it's just bad that they created bad press. It's like an unforced error. They didn't. You didn't have to do that. It didn't serve a purpose.
Anthony comes in. He says, I got 34-13. I don't think the Pats go all out like that. Playoffs about to start, and the MetLife turf ain't player friendly. Well, that's what I said. They're going to run up the score in the first half and then pull some of their starters, and they'll still score a bunch of points on us. Like, come on now. Thank you, Sean, to clinch the Packers a playoff berth. Ryan,
No problem.
is a Patriots fan. What is he even talking about? I just want Mendoza.
We'll beat the Packers next week though.
Family overrated. Sean, look, if family's overrated, spend some time with friends. Like I said. Distinct comment. Just give up. Jets are effed. Yeah, I'm not denying that. Got a Bucks fan in the house. Take fucking Todd Bowles back right now. No, thank you.
I mean, that's crazy. They were 6-2, and now they're 7-8.
That was a bit. I mean, I don't picture Bulls to be around much longer in
Tampa.
Is
that division still up for grabs with them and the Panthers?
I don't know. Let me check. Let's check this out.
I think they said the Panthers are in the lead, but I don't know if it's locked up yet. I think if the Panthers lose and the Bucks win.
Oh, tight one in was in
7-8, 8-7.
No. I was looking at the game. Ravens on the third are leading the Packers 27-24.
Oh wow, pretty high scoring.
All right, here we go.
NFC South.
Panthers are at 8-7. Bucks are at 7-8.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
the 2 games left on the season, and I think they play each other again. I'm almost positive that they play each other again.
Okay. So that division's done.
Tomorrow,
but it's just the Bucks have absolutely no momentum.
Tomorrow, the Bucks play the Dolphins. They should be able to win that game. The Panthers play the Seahawks. They should lose that game.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
That would even them out for the final game of the season.
Where they play each other.
I'm checking. And they play each other.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Wow.
That'll be fun.
That would be nice.
Obviously, if the Panthers win tomorrow and the Bucks lose, somehow then that's a moot point. But that would be a terrible loss for Seattle too, especially with the race they're in.
Yeah. No, Seattle should win that game. Doesn't affect you. I think you're feeding yourself BS to deal with the fact that this organization is dog shit. What did I say doesn't affect me? Have you seen my reaction?
Just a little negative tonight.
Well, I'm always pretty negative.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Bo Humbug.
Yeah, and then Anthony says, Mike, who do you want as quarterback? I'm not even picking. I want whoever Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn are 100% in on. And if it's not Mendoza and Dante Moore doesn't come out, or if he does come out, it's not him.
Yeah, you don't want to force a draft pick and then Yeah,
I'm willing to wait till 2027. I truly am. We just need to get it right. Don't rush it. We have 2 years, 2 drafts to figure it out. Don't fuck it up.
You know how beaten down I am at quarterback right now with what I've seen from Minnesota this year? I talked myself.
Got rid of Sam Darnold.
Yeah. I talked myself this week into saying Brosmer's so bad and JJ doesn't give me long-term hope that even I think next year with Kyler Murray, we would be better off. Like, I'm not saying we should do it. I'm just saying if that was somehow what happened, I think with our offensive line and our weapons, I think you'd actually do better than those 2 guys.
Sean, if this is what you're talking about doesn't affect me, it really doesn't. The Patriots winning anymore, I don't care. I don't care. I'd rather I don't want them to win the Super Bowl, but I'd rather them win than the Bills.
Yeah, there's a difference, like actively rooting for
Jets are going to get smoked. Tell me something I haven't been saying the entire hour 24 I've been on. Speaking of weed, luckily I'm almost 3 weeks off. It feels good.
There you go. Good job, Anthony.
All right. Well, I can't even get to all these comments. I got to get to this. There's the ending of the show because it usually takes me 45 minutes to do it anyway. But Sean, thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Neutron, our Vikings correspondent.
All right. And hope I'll see you guys Monday.
Have a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to check the poll. I'm going to go through a few of these things, these comments, whatever, but I got to check this poll. It's got to happen and see what you guys voted for. Oh, woo. I turned off the. Why does YouTube do this? Why does YouTube do this? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I have it up. Guys, your last votes in the poll happen now. I'm giving you 3 minutes. If you haven't voted, hit the like button if you have not, but vote in the poll, and then we will get a game show started, commentary, watch along, all that stuff, and end out tonight's show on a fun note. Obviously, going into the off season, we can't just talk about the Jets for 2 hours. Like, I'm not one of those shows. There are other shows that will talk about one little thing that the Jets did for 2 hours, 3 hours, and I give them a lot of fucking credit that they can do that. Midnight Mike's not that guy. This has always been a variety show. I always like to have a good time and do random ass shit. And so the latest thing that we've been doing is at the end of every Saturday night show, we do a watch along of an old game show from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, somewhere in that time frame. And I mean early 2000s. Obviously, I'm not talking about 2025. And that's how we end out the show. So get your last votes in, and we will do this. I'll give you 1 more minute, folks. And please, like I said, hit the like button. It really does help out the show. And we had a lot of fun doing this the past couple weeks, this game show thing. But I am going to end out the poll right now. How do I do this? How do I end? Oh, end poll. Okay, there we go. Poll is ended. Now I just have to see what won. All right. Wow. Family Feud with Richard Dawson took last place. We did that last Saturday night, and we had a blast because who doesn't like watching Richard Dawson forcibly kiss women on the mouth? I do. I think it's hilarious. Last place. Tied for second place, Supermarket Sweep and Blind Date come in with 28%. And number one this week, ladies and gentlemen, with 30% of the vote, we are watching some Nickelodeon Guts. So let's get that ready to go. I just got to get to my playlist. What I did was over the week, I'll put in like full episodes of Guts or full episodes of Supermarket Sweep. I'll see them and I'll just throw them in the playlist. So let's see what we got. All right, and I'll share screen. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's see. Here's Nickelodeon Guts season 1, episode 24. That sounds good. That sounds good. All right, so let's start sharing screens and let's do this. All right. Here we go, folks. Let me just make sure I have everything up here because obviously. Do you have it? Do you have it? Now, my quick question is, why up? There we go. There we go. All right. If you guys don't remember, Nickelodeon Guts was a kick-ass show. I'm not even going to deny that. And it's a fun watch. Let's get into it to end out the show, and we'll pick a player. We'll pick a color when we see them introduced as a group. Actually, in the comments section, if you want to pick someone else, by all means. But I'll pick one for the group. But let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Saturday night. Let's do a game show. This year, the winner, or this week, the winner, Nickelodeon Guts. Let's get it started. Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it?
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that's going to make you.
Now, I've watched Guts recently with my daughters because we have Paramount Plus, and on Paramount Plus they have Nickelodeon Guts. If you were a kid in the 90s, they have Nickelodeon Guts, they have Nick Arcade, they have Legends of the Hidden Temple, all these shows, and we've been watching them all. Mike O'Malley, the host, I'm hoping that this is an episode where he is just off the wall. Like it's almost like he has snorted a white powdery substance during some of these episodes. I'm not sure if season 1 has that, but we will see. But we'll keep going with this. Let's see. Mike O'Malley's the host, and then he has Maura, who's the like referee. But you'll see.
And now today's fearless players wearing the brave blue from Winter Park High School, Bert Radar.
Not a lot of energy on blue. Not a lot of energy.
In the ruthless red from Trinity Prep.
Bert with an eye? Have you guys ever seen that before? Bert with an eye?
BB, the Barbarian.
Okay, BB the Barbarian, I mean, that's intense, had a little bit more energy than Bert. Let's hope Purple has it's like the clear choice. Come on, Purple.
And the particular Purple from Southwest Middle School.
Oh, he looks cocky. He looks cocky. I might be going Purple here.
Ryan Clifton.
Oh, look at that face. Oh, look at that face. I'm going Purple. I'm going Ryan all the way. Bert in blue, no energy whatsoever. BB, a little bit more energy, but let's be honest here. You know, if I got to pick now, it's not like girls don't win this, but let's be real here for a second. This guy came out like he is conceited. He is vain. He knows he's going to win. Like he knows the victory is in the bag. He's going to get a piece of the aggro crag.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today's players once again battling their way through 4 phenomenal events, and after that, they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and after that, he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our radical rock. Now, remember, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt coordinator and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please don't try this at home. Now on to our first event. What do you get with an 11-foot net and the perfect set? Well, here on Guts, you got a game called Spike It. Let's go to our referee, Maura Quirk, for the rules. Hey, Quirky.
I have a problem with this game, and I'll tell you why. I've seen them do volleyball games before, where what it is they're going to jump off that high platform. They're going to hit the ground. They're going to pop up, and then they're going to have to spike the ball and hit it in like a target or something. It looks like dots or a target. I don't know which one this is. The problem is that the people serving the ball up to the kids, it really depends on how well the server is, because sometimes the serves are bad and the kids can't like hit the ball. So you have to have a good server down below as part of this like Guts like athletic team or whatever. But let's go to the rules here.
Hey, Mikey. The object is to spike balls onto our targets. Each player will get 5 seconds.
Not a fan of accents. Never have been. I don't want to have subtitles to talk to you. I don't know. But Maura Quirk is attractive. I always liked her when I was a kid watching this show.
And the player who spikes the most targets wins. I think our player's getting all harnessed up right now, Mike.
Our players getting up there on the aerial bridge. They will each get 5 serves, and it looks like they are ready. They are in their harnesses.
Players?
Okay, so it's not just throwing the ball, but they each get 5. So let's see what happens here.
On your mark, get set.
All right, this event is not timed. Each player gets 5 serves and up and over. Boom! They must hit the...
Yo, Red blew that one hard. Like she jumped way too far out and didn't like, you need to hit the ground and like, so you need to jump high, hit the ground and get over. So I don't know if you guys saw
targets there. Each of them having
set.
6 targets to hit the red. Oh, and it looks like our red player BB is having some trouble. You must hit the ground before you go up
On
and
your
over
mark,
the net.
Get set.
Down and up elastic sports here on Nickelodeon.
That was terrible. That was a terrible serve. Once again, Red sucks. She's not doing it well. That was her first good jump. And I'm going to go back like a second and look at the serve that she gets from her person.
Over the net.
Get set.
Down and up elastic sports here on Nickelodeon Guts. Now, if the judges feel that it was a false serve,
On your mark, get set.
Okay.
they can motion to our referee, Maura Quirk, and she will allow each player. And there's a hit right there from Ryan.
On your mark. There we go. Get set.
All right, down and up again. Big force on that one. as Bert.
No, blue and purple are hitting their targets. I feel like they're going to either be tied or off by 1. Like, I feel like each of them got maybe 3. One may have gotten 4.
Radar Reynolds hits the target. All right, so now we are looking at whether or not it looks like the judge is motioning to our referee that one of our players.
Mike, we need 2 more serves for our red player, BB.
Okay, so our red player, BB, will get 2 more serves.
Mark.
Yo, they're giving her, that's a little much. I saw 1 terrible serve, but to give her 2, it's because those first 2 that she just jumped down directly like into the net. She didn't even have a bounce. And I feel like this is like pity serves at this point. This better not screw up purple.
Get set.
All right, there you go, up and over. Okay, so the reason she's getting a false
On your mark.
serve over there is because
on your mark.
our
Get
server
set.
didn't give her a proper, as you can see, we're manually doing these serves right here. And
they need to work out this game. They need to work out this game because this is embarrassing. The serves are terrible, and this girl in red, BB, has no clue what she's doing.
we will see now if that is the one that's going to count on that one.
Oh.
We have to have a very good toss. We want to ensure that everyone gets proper serves on this. And let's go to Mo and find out the results.
In first place, we have Ryan in purple with 4 spike targets. In second place, Bert in blue with 2 spike targets. In third place, Bibi in red with no spike targets.
Okay, let's take a look at Ryan. 4 out of 5 spikes on this one. He goes up and over. Great form on this one and just taps it. And we have got the man right over here for an interview. Ryan, you had perfect form on.
Yo, like I said, dude is cocky. Ryan is cocky. As soon as we're done with this interview, I'm going to see if there's any comments. I'll get to those and we'll get to the next game.
On that last event, talk to me about it.
Oh, it was fun, and I like doing it, jumping in there.
Okay, beautiful. Let's go to the leaderboard and check out where we stand now. Mo.
First place on our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Ryan in purple. In second place with 200 points, Bert in blue. In third place with 100 points, BB in red.
All right. Well, I hope you like doing it. We got more coming up, and outside for Bert to spill his guts. So, Bert, spill your guts. Bert Radar Reynolds is a 14-year-old baseball champion. Radar always knows what's coming next, whether it's a baseball pitch or old episodes of Star Trek. And that is Bert. Well, what is coming up next?
He's a Trekkie. You know, like seriously, that doesn't give me a lot of confidence when it comes to athletics that someone is a Trekkie. No offense to Trekkies out there, but that's like being like, what makes you awesome at Nickelodeon Guts? Well, he likes to read. That doesn't help me. Ryan's is going to be like all-star baseball player, football, you know, all pro in football. You know, just wait. Real quick, let me just see if there's any. Okay, no, I said this during the thing. Derek, yes, Paramount Plus does have Double Dare also. I don't know if it specifically has Double Dare 2000, but it has Double Dare and Family Double Dare, I believe. The parents always fucked up Family Double Dare. Keep hitting those like button if you're coming in, folks. I appreciate it.
It's basic training. It's an event that takes place right here in our gym. Our events change.
This is a good event.
I should say our obstacles change every day. So let's take a look at what we got going here today. We got the cargo net, then the rings. Then they're going to come down this fire pole right here into the elastic jungle and up the wall.
The elastic jungle is what we need to watch here, folks. That always screws people up. You've got to go low. You've got to go low through the elastic jungle. If you go in standing up, it's going to cost you so much time.
Climb. And then down in the free fall. Oh, this feels good. I'm going to take a little nap. Mo, talk to me.
Psycho Michael, stunt guy. Okay, here we go. Our players will be timed from starting line to free fall. They must complete each obstacle before moving on to the next one. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, and Bert Radar Reynolds putting his radar on and getting up that cargo net. And Bert, not afraid to just use his arms through this. Good work on this, Bert. Oh, and he falls. But he's okay. He fell to the path. Our stunt people helping him back up. Not flinching a moment. Attacks that cargo net again. Attacks that cargo.
It looked like he went face first into the second platform. Am I wrong?
Net. These obstacles, much like the obstacles the Marines use in basic training on Paris Island. Our Guts players go through vigorous tryouts to get onto this show, and that is the sort of competitive edge, as you see, Bert getting through the elastic jungle. Look at him move, people. Making up for falling off the rings, getting up that wall climb. Good work as he goes into the free fall, pausing a minute, but jumping. An excellent comeback after falling off. Let's go to Mo.
Oh, I was nervous that whole time. Yo, I'm surprised his face isn't bleeding. I'm glad he's okay.
For the official time.
He came in, Burton Blue, in 1 minute and 0.9 seconds.
1 minute. Good work.
On
and
your mark.
BB is ready.
Get set.
All right, BB. Up the cargo net. Let's see if BB can gun her.
As long as she can get across those rings and doesn't go up, standing in the elastic jungle, she's going to beat his score easily.
Way to the top of that thing. And he gets up there in about 10 seconds.
Ooh.
As she's
taking her time. Like, does she realize this is a timed event?
heads into the rings. Oh, she's about to fall. She takes a dump too, but she's okay. She's up, but she's going to go out that cargo net.
Oh, am I wrong, or is this extremely dangerous? Like, I feel like she could have dislocated a knee, an ankle, a hip. Whoa.
Again. Oh, the rings definitely.
Purple is going to blast through this. Just watch. He's not even going to put his feet in. He's going to go. You could just tell by his attitude.
Very hard portion of our event here in basic training, but BB with the guts and the intensity goes right back up the cargo net and is ready to take on those rings again. One of the difficult parts of the rings, folks at home, is that if you get into a swinging motion, it is often hard to get your leg out of that and into the next ring. You can see as she's tentative about getting into there, and she's about to stretch away again. She needs to grab herself another ring. Her determination here in this event, unbelievable. Just determined to get a personal best time, considering that she fell off one.
Just get her down. Like, this is already embarrassing.
And look at her concentration, mastering these rings. I will have to say, folks at home, that I've not even done this event. I have not even done this event. I'm afraid to do those rings, in fact. I'm going to tear my shoulder out or something.
Oh.
All right, and she heads into the elastic jungle.
She went high. Look at the problems she's having, folks. Look at the problems.
Through that elastic jungle, it is like a Black Widow's spider web, trapping players with those elastic bands. You've got to maneuver your way around each band and find yourself an opening.
Burton Blue is sitting out in the back being like, holy shit, I cannot believe I'm not going to take last place.
Some light at the end of the elastic jungle, and there she found it. BB heading up the wall climb, and now into the free fall as she puts in a perfect jump. And let's go to Mo and find out the time.
What the hell is she smiling about? What are you smiling about? That was, you embarrassed your parents. They are sitting in that crowd. You embarrassed your parents. You all came down to Florida to Nickelodeon Studios and Universal Studios, and you have embarrassed them in the first two events.
BB clocks in at 1 minute, 54.6 seconds.
All right, so a smile on BB.
You could have timed her with a fucking sand timer. Took so goddamn long. Now look at this. Look at this guy. What is his name? Ryan? Look at that confidence.
Face as she finished that up. Let's give it away to Ryan.
Mark, get set.
All right, Ryan up there. Another reason for the determination of BB in that event. You never know what the next player is going to do. You never know. As Ryan heads into the rings, trying to get his feet in place. It's tough, and he fell too. Another reason you must be determined that even if you fall down, you got to get back up there. All three.
I'm shocked. They got to get rid of those rings. They have different obstacle courses, and I do feel like eventually they got rid of these rings because they're just way too dangerous.
Here's three of our players challenged by the rings here today. And as our other players are cheering on Ryan right there cheering him on because they know how difficult it is to get through those rings. The balance of your feet, very important. He's going to go through it again as he leaps on.
Yo, finally, but Bert is sitting here. I have a hard time believing he's going to beat Bert, even if he flies across this. I can't believe that a shitty ass run like Bert is going to take first place in this event. That is insane.
And he's just going to use his arms on the first two. As he goes into the third, he seems to have the hang of it. He's holding up by one arm, people. He's trying to stretch his way across and has his leg on the other side of the platform. Excellent work here as he hits on the fire pole and now into the elastic jungle. He gets down. He gets down. He gets dirty. Yeah. And up the wall climb. It looks like he is going to come down. Boom, into the free fall. Okay, our players, let's go to Mo and find out the official time on that one.
Ryan in purple clocked in at 1 minute 15.8 seconds. That puts Bert in blue first. Ryan in purple.
Yo, that is some of the worst times I've ever seen in this event, but I do blame the rings. Like, those rings were brutal.
Second, Bibi in red third.
All right, so determined people, determined players in our last event on that one. The ring's very difficult obstacle for our players to get through. That is the sort of intensity and the intestinal fortitude, the guts we need on this show. And let's check out our leaderboard and Mo.
Right now we have a tie in first place. Both Bert in blue and Ryan in purple have 500 points. Bibi in red is in third place with 200 points.
Okay, so stick around, folks. Our players right here are going to get their bearings together. Bibi's going to spill her guts. And we'll see if she can make a comeback when we come back. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? They got it here today. And before we get to our next event, it's time for Bibi to spill her guts. So, Bibi, spill your guts. Bibi, the Barbarian Burton is 11 years old. The Barbarian always raises a riot, whether she's competing in a swimming race.
Hold on. First off, the Barbarian. She's so far from a barbarian. Vegas visitor? What the fuck does that even mean? I went to Vegas once? What does that even mean? And she couldn't even enjoy the good things about Vegas. Gambling, drinking, strippers, none of that is coming from the Barbarian. And now I understand that Vegas probably is a little bit more family friendly, but back in the early 90s, well, she visited. Well, tell us something about you that makes you great at sports and guts, Nickelodeon guts. I went to Las Vegas once. Yeah, Vegas visitor. So random.
We're visiting Las Vegas, and that is Bibi. Well, folks, we are ready for our next event, and our next event takes place right here in our pool. It's called Boogie Down. We're going to have some rapids working here in this water. We're going to have our players getting on a harness, pulling themselves across the water. Let's talk to Mo about the rules. Mo!
Mike, each of our players will pull themselves across the pool and back. They must high-five the spotter before coming back and also to end the race. Best time wins. Okay, guys, fire up those rapids. There they are.
All right.
On your mark, get set.
And Bert pulling himself across.
Good leaning back. You don't want to get that front in the water. Otherwise, you're screwed.
Very important to keep the nose of that boogie board up. As you can see, if it goes down, it'll really slow you up. It's underwater. You need to ride that wave a little bit. And right now, he is having the rapids hit him. He's pulling himself against the water. He's got to get the high five. He's made himself across, and now he is turning himself around and pulling himself back. And he must try to get his back weight on there. Try to lean back on that boogie.
I don't even know why I'm cheering for Bert, but it's at that last event. They were so terrible, all of them, that I kind of I'm like, come on, guys, let's pick it up here.
Board and pull himself. He's not making it easy for himself on this one, folks. Now he's coming in backwards. He figures that'll be the easy way to come in. Pulling himself across that water. He's at about 44 seconds right now, and there he got the high five. That's it. All right, and we'll go to Mo for the official time.
What, did
Burton
that dude behind him like literally lift that child out of the pool with one hand? I don't even know if there's a 10-second. It's so annoying. It looks like that guy who looked like Charles Bronson just lifted him out of the pool with one hand. Look right here. See? Watch this.
All right, and we'll go to Mo for the official time.
Oh!
Burton Blue clocked in at 46.3 seconds.
46.3 seconds as our next player is getting on there. As you can see, our stunt coordinator, Kim Kahana, veteran Hollywood stuntman, and his crew of stunt people, stunt spotters, always watching our players and around our players, making sure their harnesses are on set, and they are all set and tightly on that board and safe and sound before they go into any of our events right there. There's a shot of Kim right there with our next player, BB. She's about to take off. It looks like she's ready. All right, in the water.
On your mark. Get set.
All right, so this is a combination of arm strength, and as you can see, BB's got the nose of her board up there, and she is in the middle of the pool right now. Oh, but the nose is starting to go down. She needs to lean back on this one, but she's still making good time. She got across faster than Bird on this one. Concentrating too much on her arm pulling and not enough on letting the board do the work. She's making it much harder for herself, but it looks like she is going to beat the. She is virtually dragging herself in there, folks, and it looks like she beat.
Yo, credit to her, because seriously, they're having problems getting that with that nose getting down in the water. But seriously, she just was like, F it, upper body strength. I'm just going to pull myself across the pool. I don't care how deep this stupid paddleboard goes into the water. And that's what she did. And she took first. Well, we have to see what Ryan does. But that was a good run for her. She did. This is her first event where she didn't get last place and embarrass her parents who were in the crowd.
The time to beat, which was 46.3 seconds. Mora's ready with the time. Mo.
BB in red clocks in at 34.9 seconds.
So BB with 34.9 seconds, an excellent time on that one, because she is now in third place with 200 points. She needs a first place finish right here to get back into.
Oh, my boy Ryan, who I picked at the beginning, purple, needs he needs to like assert his dominance in this game, right? In this event, because he takes first place here. He's gonna have one more event before the aggro crag. Come on.
The game before we go into our next event. We will have one more event before we get into the crag, the aggro crag, and it looks like Ryan is getting situated.
He and Mike are on point. I say something, I cut back, and Mike O'Malley is saying it too.
On the
and I feel like they could have cut out some of this stuff. Like they could have cut out a lot of like them getting ready to get in the pool. Like, you know.
Board right now. We'll see if he can beat BB's time and see if he can hold on to first place. He is now in a tie with Ryan, 500 points
On
each.
your mark, get set.
All right, and there is Ryan. He's getting stopped by that water early, but no, he's starting to pull himself along again. The nose of the boogie board. He's making it difficult for himself. Our players not leaning back on the board. Ryan's trying to just pull himself out of the water. He's trying to fly. He's moving faster than the guy in a jet ski.
Come on, dude.
Oh, maybe not.
One-handed.
All right, just got to be close, folks. Got to be very close. He's at 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
if that is the official time, we will go to Mo right now and find out what it was.
Ryan in purple came in with 34 seconds even. That puts him in first place. That
Yes.
puts BB in red in second.
Yo, just barely by 0.9 seconds. Oh, Connor, what are you doing blowing up my thing here? Let me check you out. I'm a Pats fan. My Pats are getting the dub tomorrow night. Absolutely. If you watch earlier in the show, we spent an hour and 20-something minutes talking about the Jets, talking football, all that stuff. I predicted that the New York Jets would lose this game 60-6. You know, Nick Folk, our what should be Pro Bowl kicker, has missed one kick that includes field goals and extra points all year. He's bet money. He'll get 2 between the uprights. Other than that, you guys got us. It's gonna be 30-3 at halftime. Just wait. I meant my Patriots getting that dub. Yeah, no, I get it. Do you think Drake May MVP? I don't know. I mean, he's had an outstanding season, and once again, it's like I sit here and it's like you got you went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love. Now, Jordan Love hasn't proved himself to be a Favre or a Rodgers, but he's still, a damn good quarterback. And now you guys go from Tom Brady, you get a few of you down Jets years, and now all of a sudden Drake May comes in and it looks like you got another Tom Brady. So be happy with where you're at because the Jets suck and the Jets are going to suck forever. It's basically now yes, I would agree. I would 100% agree. Got to get back to guts though. It's what we do at the end of the Saturday night show. Watch an old school game show. We've done Newlywed Game. We've done Family Feud with Richard Dawson tonight. The polls voted. The commenters voted. And we got Nickelodeon Guts. And I'm all Team Ryan since the beginning. So hopefully he pulls this one off. Hopefully the Jets suck. Hopefully Ryan can pull this off.
Place and Bert and Blue in third place.
All right, so now let's take a look at the leaderboard before we go to our next event. One more event before we go into the aggro crag. Ryan coming in there 9/10 of a second, beating BB on that, and Mo is ready with the leaderboard now.
In first place is Ryan in purple with 800.
As we get to the leaderboard, folks, if you are new in here, do me a favor. It is free to hit that like button. It is absolutely free to hit that like button, whether you're a Jets fan, a fan of another team, anything like that. If you appreciate what Midnight Mike does, what Maddie does on this show, I just ask you to hit that like button. It really does help out more than you'll ever know. So thank you guys for watching. Let's keep going with this. Nice leaderboard. My boy is in first place by 200 points.
Points in second place, Burton Blue with 600 points. In third place, Bibi in red with 400 points.
Okay, so wild pitch up next, but right now it's time for Ryan to spill his guts. So Ryan, spill your guts. Rad Ryan Clifton is 12 years old. Ryan adds a radical twist to every sport he plays. When he's not on the field, Ryan can be found catching the Rays in the Bahamas, and that is...
I did say that he was going to have like sports all-pro baseball or football all-pro. He has sports star and then Bahamas beach bum.
Ryan. All right, well, our next event, Ryan prepared for, as are our other players. Our next event, wild pitch. Imagine Roger Clemens, Nolan Ryan, and Dwight Gooding all throwing fastballs at your head. Luckily, we give you a bat in this game. Let's talk to Mo. Mo.
Each player will have 30 seconds to hit as many balls as possible. Players must stay within their designated area, and the player with the most hits wins. Players, on your mark, get set.
So Bert, BB, and Ryan, we have BB in third place right now with 400 points. Let's see if she can make a comeback. And Bert is getting some good wood on the ball. And there's Ryan sticking his bat out right there. He must just stay in that marked area, squaring away. And
it looks like some of these kids don't even understand the concept of baseball. Burton Blue has been standing there like an idiot for the entirety of this with 7 seconds remaining. I don't think I've actually seen him swing the bat. BB finally took a swing here. But Ryan's doing the smart thing where he's kind of almost half like more powerful bunting. But Burton Blue hasn't even swung the bat.
These pitches, people, are coming at our players very fast. 5, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. All right. As I said, these pitches coming at our players very fast are coming at three different cannons for each player. So there's a lot of things to look at. Let's go to Mo.
In first place is Ryan in purple with 12 hits. In second place, Burton Blue with 4 hits. In third place, Bibi in red with 2 hits.
All right, there's a good look as Ryan takes the first place on that one, and he probably will hold on to first place.
I'm shocked that Bert hit 4. BB was actually kind of swinging. Bert looked like he just was a statue. But 12. Pff. Yeah, I see you in there. Ryan is like the Patriots and BB is like the Jets. But in this case, I'm rooting for Ryan.
Let's go to Mo right now and check out where the leaderboard stands. Before we go to that, I'm just going to talk about that last event.
I've got it.
Oh, you've got it. Oh, okay.
In first place is Ryan in purple with 1,100 points. In second place is Burton Blue with 800 points. In third place is Bibi in red with 500 points.
All right, we're done with the bats. But what sort of bats are lurking in that mountain? We are back here at Guts in the Extreme Arena is getting ready for the Aggro Crag event. That mountainous climb, our players about to do it. Let's talk to Mo and see where we stand. Mo.
In the lead after 4 events is Ryan in purple with 1,100 points. In second is Bert in blue with 800 points. In third place, Phoebe in red with 5.
With the points, the way the points work, and they'll explain it. With the way the points work in this final event, they're like very high, but they're each is separated by like 225 or 275 points. For Ryan to lose the overall, not get the gold medal, Bert would need to take first place and Ryan would need to take last place. I think Ryan's got this. I'm almost positive that if Ryan comes in first or second, he's going to win the overall gold medal in the piece of the Aggro Crag, which I always wanted as a kid. And if you've never seen Guts before, where do you see this cool ass trophy glowing like Aggro Crag they get?
500 points.
That is a look at where they stand. Now let's take a look at how they got there and look at this perfect form. Ryan going up and over that net. Boom, right in the target. And then take a look as BB, as she enters the rings, misses that ring and oh, boom. Well, she came back and finished up. And then Bert, going in a roundabout way, he decided to come in backwards.
I addressed that comment. I addressed that earlier on in the show. You can always go back and check it out. And if you do go back in the show after the show ends and check out what I talk about with the whole draft thing, comment down below. Like if you're watching this and it's not live and it's, whatever, if you comment down below, whether it's about Guts, whether it's about the Jets, whether it's about anything we've talked about, I'll always get back to you, especially on the live shows. But I talk about that. I'm willing to wait till 2027 if we have to. Like, I just want our GM, Darren Muji, our head coach, Aaron Glenn, to be absolutely sure. I don't want them to just trade up to get Mendoza just because he's the top pick in this draft. If you see a problem, wait. Just wait. We have 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years. We can figure it out. We can get the first pick anytime we want. So I just want them to be sure.
On this one, do it the hard way. Pulling in there, slapping the high five to our stuntman, Kim Kahana. And there's Ryan as he goes for a little swim. He also coming in for the high five. And Ryan, look at him on the baseball. Look at everything inside. Getting good plastic on the ball. And he is in the lead right now as we go into the Aggro Crag event. The Aggro Crag.
I hope so,
surprise waiting to happen. Anything can surprise our players in this next event. Rock avalanches, slime floods, water in your face, smoke up your nose and in your eyes. Let's go to Mo and find out what the rules are. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the...
Let me get through this Aggro Crag, end out the show, or end out this episode of Guts, and then I'll address some of those comments at the end of the show real quick. So let me get through any last questions anybody has, get them in now. And as soon as Guts is over, I will address them, and we'll end out the show after that.
Mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path.
If
Now, during their climb, they must set off each...
If you guys are all new, I want you to understand the rules of Guts, or the rules of the Aggro Crag, just so you know. Because I always love the Aggro Crag event. So here we go.
We'll start at the sound...
Next event, rock avalanches, slime floods, water in your face, smoke up your nose and in your eyes. Let's go to Mo and find out what the rules are. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, they must set off each of 7 targets on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the very peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mikey.
All right, and as our players get their game faces on, let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this final event. They have blasted off into the stratosphere. Third place being worth 375 points. Second, 550 points. And first, 725 points. Mo!
Players, on your mark, get set.
And they are off! The crag about ready to sign it again. Do you see our leader, Ryan, as he gets... Oh, that is...
Now, remember, those little things that are lighting up, the actuators, if they miss one, they get told almost at the top of the mountain. They have to go all the way back down. So they cannot miss one of those like sirens.
Getting slime all over him. And then BB very tentative.
BB just taking her time. Look at the difference. Here's blue. Here's purple. Whoops. Here's purple. Here's BB all the way at the way. She's like walking through it. I don't think she understands this entire time that any of this is timed.
As she makes her way up there, it looks like it's going to be between Ryan and Bert. Ryan at the top for the final shot.
Ryan.
He's coming in with first place. And then Bert coming in with second place. And then as you see BB climbing up, that's our crag troll, Frankie, helping her up into third place finish. Let's go to Mo and get the official results. Mo.
In first place on the aggro crag is Ryan in purple. In second place, Bert in blue. In third place, BB in red.
I think Ryan ran the table aside from literally one event. I think he got first place in everything except one event.
Okay, you saw it for yourself. Let's take a look at the replay as Ryan
Look at the hustle. Look at the hustle. Even in slow-mo, he's moving faster than BB.
heading up the mountain, hitting the first. Look at that slime in his face, people. And slime in Bert's face. That didn't stop either of them. They just kept going and said, Crag, give me more. The slime
Literally looked like a zombie. She literally was walking as slow as a zombie in like The Walking Dead.
at BB, and then take a look, our bird's eye view as Ryan and Bert, the competition right there. But Bert slides into first place and gets home first and wins the Crag, our final event. He was in the lead. I think he'll probably hold on to the lead then. Well, let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard. Mo.
These are the final standings, Mike. In third place, BB in red with 875 points. In second place, Bert in blue with 1,350 points. Our winner today, Ryan in purple, 1,825 points.
So our bronze medal winner, BB, a tough competitor who stuck it out and kept competing. And also our silver medal winner, Bert, a second place finish in the aggro crag. Phenomenal job. We better give him the gold medal. Wait a minute. We put the gold around his neck. Oh boy, not that you didn't deserve a medal. We got a silver medal for you, Bert. The gold medal is going to Ryan, our winner today. Give him a piece of that rock. He's taking it all home as our champion today. Excellent. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes. Life is short. Play hard.
Nice. Good sportsmanship by Ryan there at the end. I liked that. It is what it is, folks. Thank you for joining me. I very much appreciate it. This was an awesome show. As I said, if you are still watching at this point, throughout, go back when I go off the air, go back and check out the first hour or so of the show, hour and a half. We talk nothing but sports. Our Pittsburgh Steelers correspondent came in, Jay, our Vikings correspondent, Sean came in, talked to us. And of course, my co-host Maddie was here for the first hour of the show. We didn't get to our hockey talk, but like I said, there's not much hockey talk when it comes to the Devils and the Rangers right now. Both of them are blowing. So let's be honest here. Well, let me get just to some of these here. Some of these comments. Connor came in and had a lot of things. He's a Pats fan. Connor, I appreciate you being here. We have Pats fans in the house all the time. We have Bills fans in the house all the time. We have Dolphins fans in the house and fans of the Broncos, the Steelers, the Vikings, all these teams. Like, we definitely are one of those shows. You can come in, you can talk trash, whatever. We obviously don't go too far with it, obviously, but you could say whatever you want to myself and Maddie. You can make fun of us every week when the Jets lose. I have no problem with that. But let's just see here. Jag said, yeah, the Jets are collecting / saving TDs this year for the next season. I sure fucking hope so, Jag. I sure hope so. Thank you, bro, Mike. I appreciate that, Connor. I appreciate you being in here. Will the Jets play like Aaron Glenn said? We'll see. like I said, I've wanted Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji to build their team. I said it at the beginning of the season. You can go back in live shows. I'm sure you'll find it. And I've said from the beginning that if they aren't happy with the team they have, which I don't think any Jets fan was this year, I want them to come out of this season with as many draft picks and as much cap space as possible. And at this point, Darren Muji has pulled that off. 5 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks in the next 2 years, along with there's like $90 to $100 million in cap space. The Jets can build a team over the next 2 years, and it's their job to do it. And I wanted them to have all the resources they could possibly have in order to try. That's what I wanted. Thanks for the info, Mike. Mike, you like baseball? I do. I'd say football is my number 1. Hockey is my number 2. I'm a New Jersey Devils fan. And baseball is my number 3. I'm a Yankee fan. I've been a Yankee fan, a Devils fan, and a Jets fan pretty much since birth. Now, granted, I was born before the Devils came into New Jersey, but when they came in 82, 83, I was like, a tiny little, I didn't even know what sports was. I was a little piece of garbage kid. I was like, 3 years old, something like that. So it is what it is. But yes, I'm a Yankee fan. I'm assuming you're a Red Sox fan. If you're a Patriot fan, fuck you. I hate the Red Sox, but no, I love you. But look, I say it as it is. I hate the Red Sox. I hate the Patriots. I hate the Dolphins the most in our division. I'll tell you that. I got baseball cards I collect. That's awesome. Old school. Love it. Guts video was cool to watch. Hey, every Saturday night we do this towards the end of the show. Like I said, we watched an old Family Feud. We watched an old Newlywed Game from the 70s this week. And I always let the comments vote. But this week with 30% of the vote was enough to win for Nickelodeon Guts. And we had Blind Date on the list, Supermarket Sweep, Family Feud, Newlywed Game. I think we're going to throw in some match games. What else have we give? Just tons of old 70s, 80s, 90s game shows. One day maybe do a Legends of the Hidden Temple. Do you have a favorite college football team? Notre Dame. But I am a very fair weather college fan. Like I watch it when I catch it. Like it's not like I'm diehard, but I've always been a Notre Dame fan since a kid. Like growing up in the 80s, they were always contending. And then obviously the movie Rudy came out, and the lore of South Bend and the gold helmets and just Notre Dame, baby. So I am a Red Sox fan. Yeah, I figured if you should have assumed that I was either a Mets or a Yankees fan. So that's a fair assumption. My college football team is FSU and UCF. Funny story about UCF. I'm assuming you're talking about University of Central Florida. When I was in my early 20s, me, my girlfriend, and one of my buddies drove down from Jersey to Disney World, and we were spending a couple days at Walt Disney World. And we wanted to smoke the jib jabs. We wanted to smoke the reefer. So my buddy knew a guy who was going to the University of Central Florida, and we drove from Disney World one night to UCF and was able to procure what we needed. And so that's why I've always liked UCF. FSU, I don't know if you ever heard of Ricky NY. He's a big Jets fan. He has his own show, his own little YouTube show and everything, but a big supporter of Jets content creators and all that stuff. But he's a huge FSU fan. And we were really upset with what happened to Jordan Travis. We really were expecting his leg to heal and at least see something out of him. So for him to have to retire, like that was a big bummer for all of us. But guys, thank you so much for watching the Midnight Mike Show. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for voting in the poll. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. And if you haven't, it is free to hit the thumbs up. It's no skin off your back. All it does is just say, hey, I want to try to support Midnight Mike. I want to try to support Maddie and the Midnight Mike Show. So please, if you can, hit that thumbs up button. My favorite Patriot was Julian Edelman. Hell yeah. And you know what? He actually was very much inspired by or whatever by Wayne Corbett, New York Jet. I actually heard of a time where Wayne Corbett and Julian Edelman and one other guy, one of these small third down receivers, they were out to, and Edelman and someone else was calling Wayne Corbett the Godfather, like the guy, the small, tiny, rough and tumble receiver who you could always count on. And Wayne Corbett was like one of those guys, one of the first. But that's what it is. That was great. Thanks. Thank you for being here. I very much appreciate it. I don't know if you're talking about the whole show, if you're talking about guts, what you were talking about, but this show is a Jet show primarily. But I am so into, as you can see behind me, I'm super into horror. I'm into Star Wars. I'm into comics. I'm into old game shows, obviously. So this show is more of a variety show because there's so many Jet shows out there. There's so many Jet shows out there. And they cover the Jets in depth for hours and hours and hours and every day and all that. And like I said, nothing taking away from them. I give them so much credit. But especially I learned this in last off season. I just cannot, me and Maddie have agreed, we cannot just sit here and talk about, like, here we are, we're pathetic, we're losers, we've been out of the playoffs. I mean, please, I know we were eliminated a couple weeks ago, but we've been out of playoff contention since Columbus Day. We were 0-7. Like, this is the life of a Jets fan. And I want to be able to bring in my other likes and interests into the show. And since the start of the show, it's always been a variety show. You know, me and Maddie have intermission reports where we do top fives. Hey, comment section, give us a top five and we'll quickly come up with it. Things like that. Or we'll watch a couple things. Right now we're doing this, crazy. I'm doing this crazy game show thing on Saturday nights. It's just a variety show, and I appreciate all you guys being here. I don't know about that. Connor, but we will see. But that's it here from the Long Island Sound here on Saturday night. It's actually past my time. Usually I try to get out at 11, but I've given you an extra 15, 16 minutes, and it was well worth it. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Join us every Saturday night at 9 p.m., every Monday night at 9:30 p.m. We'll be back Monday night to talk about this Jets-Patriots game at 9:30. But also remember that I have my reaction videos after every game. As soon as the game ends, I enter this studio, and that's when I go off the rails. That's when Midnight Mike is not thinking correctly. Go watch some of my old reaction videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, I am Midnight Mike. And this is the Midnight Mike Show from the Long Island Sound. And I can't wait to see you next time. Check out my reaction video tomorrow after the game, Monday night, 9:30.